I'm going live without him. Core's supposed to be with me today, but he is not here. Guy is always late. Um, so here we are, another edition of Bayern Talk. Big weekend. I mean, not big weekend, big week, but also big weekend. We're not going to really talk about what happened this weekend. Bayern got smashed 3-1 against Stuttgart. Predictable. The team doesn't care about That's all I'm going to say about the Bayern Stuttgart thing is that Bayern doesn't care about the Bundesliga anymore. I'm going to just say as it is. Those players all season long have always cared more about the Champions League. And that's not just like I'm saying bullshit. It's true. It's true. This team, since day one of the season, has been less disciplined, less careful, less everything, just less intensity, less tactical, less stupid. I mean, more stupid. They've been more stupid, actually, in the league. But when the Champions League anthem plays, when they pull up to a Champions League game this season, they've been more about it. The only game this Bayern team was not about it in the Champions League was in Rome against Lazio. In Rome against Lazio. That was the only game. And that was the period where, Leverkusen smashed us. Everyone smashed us. So the team was very low on confidence. And I think that's why that result happened. But in the Champions League, Bayern has been overall decent. They've been much better. Okay, I'm not going to say amazing in the Champions League because 4-3 against United happened. A draw against Copenhagen happened. Hell, I do think Copenhagen was a good team this year. A lot of teams wouldn't smash them. Okay, so I do think that's a thing. Yeah. So that's why I'm not going to talk about Bayern and the Bundesliga this season anymore. It's over. Leverkusen, I think 2 more games left. They're going to go undefeated for a whole entire league campaign. And if they beat Roma again and win the DFB Pokal final and win the Europa League, they will go undefeated the entire season, which is disgusting, which is absolutely disgusting behavior from Xabi Alonso and Leverkusen. So to go from Leverkusen and Loserkusen to whatever the hell they're doing and embarrassing Bayern this season, congratulations. I'm not here to talk about the Bundesliga. We're here to talk about the Champions League. Bayern plays Real Madrid in the Santiago Bernabeu this week, second leg. It's 2-2. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to spend a lot of time actually talking about that. We're also going to touch on the Dortmund PSG game because Dortmund PSG, a lot of people are saying that Dortmund are through. A lot of people are saying that, they destroyed PSG in the first leg. And don't get me wrong, Dortmund played great. Dortmund had a great game. However, I'm not going to act like PSG didn't miss 3, 4, 5 clear-cut chances and that Dortmund is going to just waltz into Paris and get the result and go to a final. I'm not going to sit here and accept it because I think there's more to this PSG-Dortmund tie that people are not talking about. Yes, it's fun to clown PSG. It was fun. I clowned PSG on Twitter on Wednesday. It was fun. I get it. But this game is different, dude. PSG, I guarantee you they won't miss. They're going to create more chances against Dortmund. We're going to get into this more, but they're going to create more chances against Dortmund in their home. And I guarantee you they are not going to miss all of them again. They will score. So what will Dortmund do? We're going to talk about that. Core is here. I don't know if Core is going to be responsive, but let's just add him to stage, this brick Core. And yeah, after the Champions League games, we're going to talk about Bayern's next manager because I feel like a little kid. Bayern is acting like a little kid. We are getting I feel like the ugly kid in school getting rejected left, right, and center from everyone. Every manager is rejecting us. We're going to talk about the manager. Ragnick rejected us. Nagelsmann rejected us. Zidane doesn't even want to speak our name. The only options are Unai Emery. De Zerbi's a fraud. Flick doesn't want it. Who wants it? Even the Benfica coach, I'm forgetting his name, doesn't want it. So who the fuck wants it? And we're going to get into why we need to get on our knees for Tuchel to come back next season, stay, and get us to that Champions League final in the Allianz Arena. He has to. We have to get on our knees, Bayern fans. Semi-final, I'm telling you, semi-final was the target this season, and we hit the target. Tuchel hit the Champions League target. The Bundesliga, Leverkusen is just a monster. So we're going to talk all about that. Core, how are you?
Yeah, it was good, man. It was good.
Not much. 3-1 yesterday. Embarrassing performance. Mid-ass team in the Bundesliga. But we're just going to talk about Real Madrid Bayern right away because
Yeah.
I think you can't look into that game. I'm sorry. It's been I don't know what it is about Bayern in the Bundesliga. It
Uh-huh.
hasn't even been Bayern in the Bundesliga. Let's be honest. It hasn't even been Bayern the entire season. The second half of the season for Bayern, this team just doesn't care about the Bundesliga. I'm sorry. Yes, we've been playing bad, but I really feel like it comes down to these players don't give a shit about the Bundesliga. There's no way
Yeah.
that you could consistently drop, intense, more like way far more disciplined performances in the Champions League, but all of a sudden when it comes to a Bundesliga game, you drop these mid-ass, lack of discipline, lack of intensity, disgusting games.
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. So I'm gonna let you start off on the Bayern Real Madrid talk, but all I'm gonna say before I talk after you is that Real Madrid fans don't look at 3-1 Stuttgart because let's be honest, Real Madrid doesn't play like Stuttgart. Sebastian Hoeneß is doing fantastic things at Stuttgart.
Yeah.
And Real Madrid, you guys, Ancelotti has proved it. You guys don't know how to play like that against teams like Bayern. So don't think you're gonna smash us. Don't think you're gonna smash us. That's my thoughts. Don't get cocky. Don't look into the Stuttgart game because the game on Wednesday is a completely different story. Core, are you ready for Real Madrid? Tell me what you think.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a good game. Um, but I think that, let's be honest here. I think it's more likely we lose this game because this is the only reason why I'm saying we're gonna lose this game. Courtois is back. Um, I think that's a massive problem.
He's not playing though. Ancelotti already said he's not playing.
Oh, Ancelotti already said he's not playing.
He said
Okay.
he said Courtois would play the weekend game, and then Lunin is gonna
Yeah.
play the Champions League game.
I'm more scared of the atmosphere more than I get it. I know Real Madrid have a lot of good players, but I'm more scared of the atmosphere more than I am scared of, let's say, the
Team.
team. You know, I think I think they have great players. You don't want to ever underestimate Real Madrid because actually not even great players. They have legendary players. They have they have for me the thing about Real Madrid is they have a midfielder in Toni Kroos that any team would love. He is just the icing on the cake. The way he controls the midfield, his composure, his ability to play make. He's just so good. And I'm actually really excited because I'm rooting for Germany for the Euros. I'm really excited to see what he brings to our team come the Euros because I think it's something Germany has been missing for the last 2 or 3 seasons. So that's that. And again, I just feel like this is a game where it will come down more to, like you said, discipline. Um, because I don't care. I don't care if you score 2 or 3 goals. If you score maybe 2 or 3 goals and we're still making irrational mistakes like how Kim and Jay did, it's gonna be a problem. We're gonna lose the game. We're gonna get outrun like how we did um against Stuttgart. Um Saying that too, I would also say that um for what we need to do a lot now. Oh, did I let me send him an invite link? I didn't know if I okay. Saying
Just to
that
address this
too.
question, I think if Stuttgart don't lose any players,
Hmm.
Gurasi, Unda, Furic, Angelo Stiller, all these guys stay. Ito, all their defense, Nubel is going to stay there again. We already know that from Bayern. Bro,
Hmm.
Stuttgart's going to do something, and they're going to shock some teams. People are going to be sleeping on Stuttgart next season, and they're going to kill them. I know it.
I
If they keep their players, if
You see, this is my thing about Stuttgart and teams like Leverkusen. Do they have the ability to keep those players? Yes. But then again, what is the chances that they're gonna have another season like how they did this season? I think Leverkusen going to the Champions League is a massive, massive talking point, and I'm really interested to see because I know they're going unbeaten. I know this season, fine, they're going unbeaten. I mean, it's at the moment Frankfurt I thought would have been a possibility, but then that it didn't work out.
Smashed,
Dortmund to
destroyed, 5-1. Disgusting,
yeah,
disgusting.
Dortmund to Stuttgart. To Stuttgart, I thought was the closest for them actually losing because they actually had like a two, I think it was a 2-0 or 2-1 lead.
2-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
These bums, fucking Stuttgart. Anyway,
Yeah,
back to the game. Back to the game. Back to the game.
yeah, yeah. But again, I
Okay,
good
you
news.
said you brought up Kim.
Hmm.
Who starts next to Dyer? Do you play Kim, who got minutes on the weekend, or do you play Delict, who hasn't played in a week and a half?
I think De Ligt is gonna play. I think De Ligt and Musiala is gonna play. Um, my problem now about Bayern is not so much about are you can you come back and play. My problem is what type of Sane will we see in that game? What type of Musiala will we see in that game? What type of Delic will we see in that game? Because there's two phases of these players. One is they can be good one game, and then another game they're just totally off. And I saw it against Stuttgart. I am sorry, but Kane has shown me two sides of him to the point where I'm like, I don't know if I can trust this guy anymore. You know?
He
So
played good against Stuttgart. They didn't really do anything.
yeah. And that's my thing. I think we need to get actually we haven't gotten to the manager, so yeah. But yeah, my
We'll
point
get to
is
the manager. We'll get to the
I,
manager. Don't worry.
yeah. My
Don't
point
worry.
is Real Madrid will win. I think Real Madrid is gonna win. I'm sorry, bro. I just I just think there's too much individual errors on our team that that doesn't help us to win that type of game. If we can take it to penalties, yes, but then even penalties, that's a very scary thing because Lunin is a good penalty shot stopper. So I don't know. I don't know.
Neuer is too, but my issues with
Yeah.
penalties is that because we've always had Lewandowski, because we've always had Kane, do these
Hmm.
players even practice penalties? Like,
Exactly.
do they like? Has Musiala ever touched the 12-yard? That 12-yard spot. Like,
Right.
has Mueller is not the most. Mueller isn't the most reliable penalty kick taker. You know what I mean?
I think
Neuer
it
is
is.
Neuer. I could trust Neuer. I feel like Neuer is just like one of these players where pressure doesn't get to him, but
Hmm.
that's a valid. I'm sure this team probably was practicing penalties in training this week. And they will definitely be doing that tomorrow when they go to Madrid. But penalties is interesting. I don't know what happens in penalties, but
Yeah.
Guerrero did get injured.
Yeah.
So if you are Tuchel, do you go Goretzka Limer in the first half to establish the mood for the game and then bring on a Pavlovic to pick holes in the Real Madrid team? Or do you go Limer Pavlovic to start and just try to score? Because I feel like if you're going Goretzka Limer in the Bernabeu, I feel
Hmm.
like the first half we won't be really pushing. We'll try to score, but we're not gonna push. We're not gonna take that many risks. So do you
Right.
think Tuchel goes riskier with Pavlovic Limer, or do you think Goretzka Limer to be a little more conservative? That midfield
I
double
think
pivot.
I can see it being Goretzka Limer. I don't think he's gonna change it. I think Pavlovich is. He doesn't look like the same Pavlovich that I know. The Pavlovich that I saw against was it Heidenheim earlier in the season. He doesn't look like that Pavlovich. And I feel like he's kind of banged up a little bit. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be Goretzka and Lima. I think especially when you're playing in a Champions League night like this, you don't want to try to do too much experiment and play young players because again, there's a lot of mistakes in them. That's why I think I'll be honest, players like Matthias Tell they don't start. You know,
Nah.
Matthias Matthias Tell, he's a good player, but he doesn't have that experience that, let's say, a Coleman or a Sane or a Janabri or those type of or Musiala. Actually not Musiala, but you know, have. So yeah, I'm gonna say Lima Goretzka. But my problem with Goretzka is he's not a good listener. He's not a good listener.
He was
He
jogging. He was jogging
Yeah,
last against Real Madrid, bro. He was
you get
jogging
what
too
I'm
much.
saying?
Like
He,
Limer,
Mhm,
listen, if Goretzka wants to show up and jog again, Limer, you
mhm.
better pull on that 90-minute masterclass you did again. We need a Limer master. Bro, that Limer game, people are not talking about that enough. He was everywhere. And if Goretzka is just gonna show up and jog again and not really try to contribute and stick to his position, Limer, we're gonna need another big boy performance.
Yeah, yeah.
So I do hate that Guerrero's injured, and the reason why I don't like that is because all of a sudden the reason why I was bringing up Pavlovic is that he's the only other technical like quality midfielder. Guerrero, bro, he was fantastic. He was money in the midfield against Real Madrid in the second half. He was money. Technical, can press resistant. These guys, Limer and Goretzka, are not press resistant, bro. And in the Bernabeu, if anything, these guys are going to press us harder. Real Madrid is going to press Bayern harder. So that scares me. That's because as good as Limer was, I don't know if you remember this moment in the game where Limer got the ball in the second half and was trying to play out the back, and he got pressed and closed down, and he almost lost it. And we almost got countered right there. These guys are not press resistant. And so that's my biggest worry, dude, because I do believe Bellingham was sick. I do believe his performance this weekend was a lot better than it was against Bayern. And I do think for Real Madrid, I want to know what your thoughts on this is. For Real Madrid, everyone's talking about, after Bellingham dropped that disaster class last game, everyone's saying, oh, Vinny's this guy. Vinny has to carry Real Madrid in the second leg. I think if Bellingham really was sick, we have to watch out for this Bellingham guy. We have to watch out for Bellingham, bro, because I really see him doing something. I really see him doing something. If
I,
he
I
really go
I'm
ahead.
scared. I'm scared. I'm scared because the how they played against I forgot what team they played. They played Cadiz, right? Yeah, they played
I
Cadiz.
think so. Cadiz.
Yeah. Um how they played against Cadiz. If we see that Real Madrid, I think it's gonna be lights out. Um I agree with what you're saying about Limer and Goretzka that they're not press resistant. I really do agree, but actually no, I kind of disagree. Sorry, because what Limer does is he can beat his defender. Like he knows how to beat multiple defenders and push up, like make that attacking run and push up, and um, Goretzka is not like that. That's the problem with Goretzka. He's not good at getting out of tight space. He's not good at beating his man and so forth. But um,
The thing about Goretzka is what you were saying last time. Like you don't know what
mhm,
you're gonna get from these players. One game, Goretzka will
exactly.
easily be press resistant. The other
Yeah.
game, like this last game, when he came on for Guerrero,
Yeah.
bro, taking his time on the ball and getting dispossessed.
Hmm.
Acting like he has a thousand years on the ball.
Hmm.
Certain games he's perfect. He does his job. He doesn't lose the ball and doesn't take risks. Other games you see, like yesterday against Stuttgart, bro, his first action on the field was he got the ball and he took
Hmm.
5 seconds too long. He took five
Right.
seconds too long to pass the ball. So
Right.
Goretzka's one of those players they're talking about, bro. It's like you you don't know what you're gonna get from him.
I'm gonna get him. Yeah. Yeah. And I think for Goretzka, what I also say is this Luke
Greek.
Greek. Oh, what's up? What's up, Greek? What's up? What's up? What's up,
What's
brother? Yeah. So and again. I think for there's also kind of a miscommunication, I think, with Goretzka and Tuchel. I still think Tuchel doesn't like Goretzka, but I think because he doesn't have any other midfield, he has to use Goretzka because Kimmich cannot. I mean, I've wanted Kimmich and Pavlovic double pivot for a while now, and I'm not gonna get it.
No,
But
I'm not
I
even gonna
really,
correct. I'm not even gonna correct you on Pavlovich this time. I'm not even
yeah,
here.
sorry, Pavlovic, yeah, I wanted it. I wanted it so bad, but
Bro,
he's not
he
gonna
never
give me.
even he hasn't even given us how like I know this is not the time of the season to even
Mhm.
like try that, but
Yeah,
we haven't even gotten a taste of that. He hasn't
yeah.
even tried it, bro.
He hasn't even tried it. Like he hasn't even thought about or even put like Maserati in the DM. He's not even thought about putting Maserati in the DM.
That's what we need. Okay, actually, we're gonna talk about that, but okay, first we'll go to Greek.
He's an
Greek,
idiot.
Greek. Thoughts on the
Oh
game?
Lord,
Game this week.
God, man.
Which one? Or the last Madrid game?
I mean, Bayern game. Bayern. We're talking Bayern first.
Yeah, but Bayern took Stuttgart and Madrid. Well, only one of them really matters. To be honest, neither of them, because
Hold on, fix your mic. Okay, we'll come back to you. We need you to fix your mic. You sound like you're like underwater. Samasi, Real Madrid, Bayern, bro.
I think we are not surviving 90 minutes against them. If it goes an extra time, we lose. If it goes to pens, we lose. So we have to win in 90, and that's pretty much impossible, especially now with Guerrero injured. Goretzka, it's almost 767 days until his contract is gone. I can't wait to get rid of him. I can't. We need to sell him.
That's 2 years,
Send
Samasi.
him to
That's 2 years.
Juventus. Send him to Juventus. I don't want to see his face ever again. And that we haven't seen Kimmich and Pavlovic as a midfield option to Khaliban. And some people want him to stay. I don't want him to stay. Let's just, I don't. He's a good cup manager. That's it. For the league, he's one of the worst managers. Let's face
is
it.
my mic better now?
There, that's
Yeah,
better.
it's
That's better.
better.
We're saying he's a
On
good
the-
cup manager, but at the same time, this is the only good cup run we've had in like 4 years. If
Say
we're
it
being
again.
honest.
Say it again, Greek. Say it again.
Oh,
One UCL semi, and he embarrassed himself in the Pokal. So is he even a good cup manager? Because we're only here because we faced Arsenal. We avoided the San Siro, we avoided the Metropolitano, the Etihad, all these away games where we could have gotten smoked in the UCL. Even
Yeah.
with no away fans, we went to the easiest stadium possible at the Emirates. So we're also lucky to be here. Like there's no, it's a 20-80 chance at Madrid because they already proved themselves in the quarters. Like they had their
Yeah.
game against City where you can believe in them, and they drew away from home. So I'm not surprised that we drew at home to them.
This is okay. That's a great point. We're gonna talk about it in the manager segment, but this is why I think like this game this week will tell you my stance on Tuchel. If we go to the final and beat these motherfuckers at the Bernabeu, I'm getting on my knees. I'm getting on my knees for him, bro.
No, we have to win the final. No, we have to win the final.
Target.
I'm sorry. I'm getting on my knees, bro. I'm flying.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to the Germany for the Euros, and I'm gonna locate him. I'm gonna get on my knees for him.
You're gonna be in Germany?
No, I won't. But I'm saying if we get to the final, I'll go and locate him in Germany.
No, we have to win the final. Like
Send Kool-Aid the link.
You lose to. Can you
Okay.
imagine if you lose to Dortmund? Oh my!
Okay, if we get
I
to the
sent it
final,
on Discord. I sent it on Discord.
I'm going to Germany to kill
It's gonna
people.
be. It's gonna be the worst season, worse than the UCL final against Chelsea if you lose against Dortmund.
No. Okay.
No, because
Would
we
that
actually
be-
faced. That was
would
the
that be
worst
worse
Chelsea
than-
team.
Would that be worse than Chelsea in 1999, losing to Dortmund in the Champions League final?
Yes.
Nah, that's hard. 99 is probably the shittiest way to lose ever.
Bro, it's
so
Dortmund.
Honestly speaking,
It's Dortmund.
I never saw a team get outplayed for 90 minutes and still win. I've never seen that in my life. That's what 99 was. And we outplayed the crap out of Chelsea in 2012.
Is that Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's me. Who else?
What's up? What's up, brother? What's up?
Well,
All
bro,
right, Greek.
I'm just here. I'm here to get the Bayern's perspective. How do you say hello in German, guys? How do you say hello in German?
Hello.
Um,
Hello.
hello.
Is that Javi?
Yes,
That's Javi.
it's
That's
a terrorist.
that's
It's a
Javi.
Another
terrorist.
terrorist. Another terrorist.
Well,
Yeah.
this is a terrorist hangout because we have terrorist managers for each club. I thought I had to put the appropriate profile. Um,
That's
you know,
appropriate.
I have a
this used.
question for a Barca fan.
Mhm.
If Hansi Flick wants the job and some other managers want the Barca job, and you stay with Javi, why? Why?
It's I have a strong feeling that our president is consuming some sort of toxic substances. And I have no idea. I
Like
know it's just an embarrassment.
Laporta is nuts. And these players actually suit how Hansi Flick would play. You have Gundogan, you have Lewandowski. He knows these players. I don't know what's wrong with Laporta and the board to say yes to Javi.
Yeah,
He's
our
on
club is finished.
ayahuasca. He's
Yeah,
on
and not only that, but the way they're doing Vitor Roque dirty, bro. A guy that hasn't even been given an opportunity. I'm already hearing that Xavi doesn't even want him. A guy that
For
we
what?
paid.
Is he gonna go on loan? Is he
I
gonna
don't know
go
what
on
they're
loan?
gonna, bro. Like when the player family is leaking information, that's when you know it's an absolute mess. We
And
we paid.
also to interrupt here, we're thinking about renewing Roberto. So
Renewing
that's
who?
just
Oh, Roberto.
Roberto. So
Oh my god.
Bro, what the hell, Barca? What the heck is going
look, bro,
You
on?
bro,
know,
bro, don't look at me, bro. I'm just at this
you
point.
know, our
I'm a,
board has taken so many L's with the rejection from uh three managers. I don't know what's worse. The board of Bayern Munich or the board from Barcelona.
we're
I don't
one
know.
upping each other. We're one upping each other. We're competing for who's the bigger
Okay, so
prick.
for the Barca guys, are you guys team Bayern or team Madrid? Are you guys team Spain
Who
or
do you
team...
think? But as much as
Of
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like both of you guys, both Bayern and Real Madrid. But I hate Real Madrid more. That I'm rooting for Bayern to win, even though I know it's gonna be a difficult task for you guys. I think you got an injury right before this huge game. Like, well, I'm still gonna be right there. We're gonna find a way to get a Bayern shirt on and be like, "Vamos, Muller, Papa Muller." You can't just beat us up, bro, and then not help us out, bro. So, Papa Muller, I need you to at least get a G at the Bernabeu and start the war, bro. Start the
Mula
war.
cannot start. I'm sorry. He is too slow. He cannot start.
He isn't gonna start in a
Sebastian,
game
I'm
like
hearing he's
that.
starting. I'm hearing he's starting.
wow.
He has
No,
to. He
he's
has
not
to,
gonna start.
guys.
I'm
He has
gonna.
to.
I can't with this manager. Is he sabotaging himself again?
I don't think
Sometimes
Gnabry didn't impress that much, and so I think he's just gonna go with Muller again.
no. He's so slow. Every time we gonna counter with Muller, it won't work. It won't. I don't know what's wrong with Tuchel. We play
Can you show up?
against Stuttgart, a game who nobody cares about. When he plays Guerrero, who I said we should just play a C team. Let our young players play because this game doesn't matter. What does he do?
Guerrero
What
gets
does he
injured.
do? I'm so pissed about this game and Tuchel. I can't wait to see his face go.
Bro, Zaragoza and those guys they all should have started. Like Guerrero, Pavlovic, Guerrero shouldn't have started. It's so dumb, bro. It's so
Yeah,
dumb.
I don't understand why he
To be
did that.
fair,
I
he shouldn't
think
have even started.
I think what he was trying to do was he probably was thinking that okay, maybe Guerrero can play the first 45 minutes and then on halftime I'll take him off. I think that's what he was trying to do. Because for what's it called, Limer, he didn't want to risk Limer. And this really we don't have you
That's
see like
good.
last season we had like Gravenberch, who was a backup midfielder. We don't have that type of midfielder anymore.
I forgot about
So
that
it's
guy. Gravenberch.
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
fraud. Greek, what were you saying, Greek?
To be honest, Rafa, I wouldn't even start him at the Bernabeu because you realize the midfield battle's already lost. Like, we're not going to play football there. It's going to be even less dominant than the Arsenal game because Arsenal gave us the game once they made mistakes. Madrid aren't that stupid. I always go back to the Arsenal game because think about it. There's no away game where we played well for 90 minutes, including the Arsenal one. We could have gotten easily smoked. They gave us life.
Yeah.
So I'm starting Lineberg Goretzka. All they got to do is just disrupt their game. There's no point in us playing our game. Tuchel's not even going to think that
Our
way.
game, yeah.
If we play our game, we're just going to get beaten. Because the whole Madrid game is built on our attack. Because I know people are pissed off that it was 2-2, but the whole back line's made mistakes the whole season of the UCL, right? Like, Upa made mistakes, De Ligt, Dyer, and Davies made mistakes against Arsenal. Now it's Kim, right? So why are we surprised? And we know, and no one's held our front line accountable. We should have scored more than 2. Over 90
They're not
against
serious.
Madrid, we should have scored more than 2.
They're not. That's what I was trying to say on my. I made a video about Bayern, the amount of chances Bayern have, right? They need to convert it because when you don't convert it, what ends up happening is you lose the game, like by 1-0 or 2-1. You see, so I agree. If the chances will come, like how Limer said today in the presser, but we need to take our chances. We're not gonna beat. If you don't take a chance, you're not beating Real Madrid.
Yeah,
Like
And I think
said,
the stat is I think Bayern's either first or second in terms of big chances missed this season in all of Europe.
Yeah.
I think we're first
It's
or
not
second.
surprising, though, right?
I can't.
That's not shocking.
That sounds about right.
Oh my God, Snani, that fucking prick, and Janapi. These fucking our wingers. We had Frank Ribery and Robin, and now we have Sane, who won against the goalkeeper. It could be no goalkeeper, and he's probably gonna miss it. I can't.
So, Masi, that Madrid goal was his first goal since October.
Guys,
I
you
know,
gotta believe, guys. You gotta believe. What's this?
Listen.
To be honest, that's actually a positive thing because every single time this guy stinks it out at the start, he never gets back in the game. At least against Madrid, he was able to shake off a bad game and get us in it. Because if we had lost, that's the tie done. At 2-2, there's still something to play for.
Yeah.
The one-off game, boys. Tuchel is gonna come up with a tactic to make you guys compete. At least compete. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but you have the ability to compete. This Madrid isn't some god tier team like Bayern Leverkusen, bro.
I agree.
These guys are beatable, bro. We gave them trouble, bro, at the Bernabeu, even though we lost due to what was the tax again? Stegen tax. That guy.
My God, Stegen.
You guys don't have that tax. You guys still have Manuel Neuer in there. You still have you have something to work with, bro. And it's possible, but it's not some super team you're dealing with, bro. It's just
Madrid is gonna score.
Bro, I'm not gonna act like Leipzig didn't go there and dominate them. Man City went there and it was a 50-50 game. I mean, it's Man City on Madrid, but
Come on, let's be honest though.
You know
Against
what we
Madrid,
need to do? We need to send somebody with a razor, right, and just shave off Ancelotti's eyebrows, because like
no, you can't.
every time he raises those eyebrows, it's peak, bro. It's peak. Like he saw his team get dominated by Leipzig. He raised an eyebrow, and then someone scores. Like, nah, we need to send him. Guerrero's injured, right? So just send Guerrero with a razor.
Pick your
That's
defensive guys. Pick your defense. Choose your poison. Who are you guys wanting?
The defense will pick itself.
Let me do a lineup. Let me share a lineup to you.
Or I'm sharing it right now.
Let's
Yeah.
lineup.
Oh, go ahead.
Share screen. Blah 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 blah.
You could just
All
go
right,
to Chris.
We know who's in goal. In goal. Neuer,
Yeah.
Kimmich right back.
Yeah.
Dyer, Kim or De Ligt?
De Ligt.
Put the
De
leg in.
Ligt. Yeah.
Look,
You put De Ligt
Don't risk
played
it.
in 2 games.
No, but don't risk it, please. This Kim guy.
I don't know. I could see him not playing 2 games and then he makes a mistake because he's like, I think he's gonna go Kim.
Oh my
Personally.
God.
No, he has a bozo moment in him. De Ligt has a
Both
bozo
of them
moment.
have
Both
bozo
of them,
team.
bro.
How?
Both Delay has a bozo moment in him as well, except
How?
that
Yeah.
How
except
do you have?
except
everyone's
Delay,
got both.
there's a chance that Delete might get sent off at the Bernabeu, bro. So for
Bro,
me, I would
The thing is,
probably.
Kim wasn't a bozo
Well, you have
until
to
the
pick
last
your
game.
poison. Pick your
I'm
poison.
picking Kim, bro. Kim did it. People, bro, he gave away the penalty, bro, but he had actually a good game, bro, at the Allianz Arena, despite giving away the pen, bro.
Bro, honestly, I don't think De Ligt is gonna start. If I'm being honest.
Nah, don't start that guy, bro. He's
Sure
over.
about that?
He's an Ajax overrated product, bro. Like we have our version of him in our
I mean,
midfield, him De Jong, bro.
De
Don't play
Ligt-
that guy.
De Ligt has
Yeah, I
been.
think
I can't lie. De Ligt has probably been Bayern's. De Ligt has been good. I mean, for Bayern, he's been good in my opinion. But I'd rather have De Ligt play. But you guys, De Ligt hasn't played two games in a row now.
Yeah.
Because of his. Do you want to play a guy who hasn't played since? What game was it? What game was it when he got injured?
But the
Cologne?
thing is, right? Sane didn't play 2 games in a row, and he still started.
But the
He
thing
got
is,
injured. He got injured against this team.
But you know,
Frankfurt.
Ron, the reason they did that, the Frankfurt, right? The reason they did that is because Sane can make mistakes in a game. He can be rusty, and we just basically, let's be honest. If Sane didn't have speed, he wouldn't be a part of this team. We're utilizing his speed. That's the only reason we rested him, so that his legs are fresh and he could, sprint more during the game. For De Ligt and Kim's situation is like, do you want to play the two? Yes, Kim made 2 big mistakes in the last game against Madrid. But would you rather play De Ligt, who hasn't played in 2 games, or would you rather play Kim, who is fresh and is in the motions?
No, I'd rather start De Ligt.
Yeah, I think De Ligt is a more sensible because the thing is, I know it's pick your poison. None of them are
Still back for this game?
I'm picking the King Ming J poison, bro. I feel like I'll survive.
His confidence is rock bottom, though. Like, Tuchel has cooked this guy publicly after the game. And we already know Upamecano. It's also very lack of confidence there. Tuchel only has faith in De Ligt. So you might as well just start the guy that's most confident.
Guys, something, right? Why doesn't he play Goretzka as a center back? I don't know why he doesn't want to do it.
What's your midfield?
Goretzka as a center back.
Yeah, we need a midfield.
He's actually really good as a center back.
Is he really? I haven't watched much of Bayern. I'm gonna be honest, bro. But that's crazy.
Against Copenhagen, right? This season in the group stage, he had an amazing center back performance. I don't know why he doesn't want to play this guy.
I get your point, bro. But you don't want to do experiments against Madrid, bro. I'm telling you this for a fact.
Playing Copenhagen at home and playing Madrid in Madrid is 2 different things.
When Goretzka plays at midfield, bro, you realize Goretzka is always shifting in.
Also, the last minutes against Arsenal, he was playing center back. The last minutes against Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we were just defending.
The whole reason
we were just defending. We were up. That's all we did.
He switches in and out. Bro, basically, he's a third center back as a midfielder. He's always shifting in and out of center back and midfield. I don't think if you take him out of midfield, you can't play Limer or Pavlovic as a player who shifts in and out at center back. You can't do that. That's why Goretzka's starting in midfield also.
You need physicality there too. Like that Madrid midfield has so much legs. You need something to just disrupt them.
Yeah. Okay, so left back Mazraoui because Davies, man, that guy, I feel so sad when I watch Davies.
He's not starting. He can't even come off the bench.
I feel so sad.
What happened to him though?
Why do you feel sad for him?
Because, bro, like, you were so good, and now you're so bad. And also, like, remember 3 months ago, before his injury, he was actually starting to play like 2020 Davies again. And he gets injured, and now he's just dog shit. He's, like, useless. He doesn't have the confidence to dribble. He doesn't have the confidence to get forward. His final
Ribery and Robin were getting injured all the time too. Like people have to get over injuries.
Is this intelligence or what is it, bro?
Guys, can we talk about
his confidence is gone.
Bayern's physios, man. Bayern's physios. We need to talk about those guys too because
we'll talk about
these injuries haven't come until Tuchel's come in.
I don't think physios are the issue, bro. Your players managed to compete against Madrid physically.
But the thing about Davies is now think of how bad his confidence. I heard they want to extend Ferland Mendy, so I think Real Madrid is fucking off with Davies. So think about it. Davies doesn't have the trust of Tuchel, and honestly, does any Bayern fan trust this guy at this point? Probably not. and Real
Wow.
Madrid don't want you, bro. All of a sudden, your dream move after Bayern is not there. Your Mazraoui, who is a right back, plays better than you at left back. Tuchel also prefers Guerrero at left back than you because you're just haven't been it since coming back your injuries.
Yeah, it's also bad is because Copa America's this year and Canada's in it, so like that might affect snap.
Muller, if you're hearing this, bro, I need you to step up. I need you to do something, bro. If you have to take performance enhancers, please do it. Do whatever it takes to knock these guys out and not let them do 15 in a row.
Wait,
Okay,
how many goals
we're
does Muller
going-
score
For the
against
greater
Madrid?
good. For the greater
The
good.
thing though is, if you look at the Bayern players, I have a feeling that they're going to respect Real Madrid too much.
Nah, they
Because
can't. They
Muller
can't do
said it
that.
after the post match,
Fuck
right?
Real Madrid.
They
Fuck
can't
them.
do that, bro. You can't show an ounce of respect because these guys will eat you up, bro. You gotta when you bro, as a Barca fan, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. When you face Madrid, bro, you have to face them like they haven't won a Champions League in their life, bro. You have to treat them like they're useless, bro. Because if you give them an ounce of respect, bro, they'll eat you up, bro. They'll treat you like a concubine, bro.
I feel like these players are gonna do that.
Nah, bro,
I feel like
well, for real, bro. I'm telling you, don't show them any respect, bro. Any respect.
I don't want them to show them respect, but I feel like these players are gonna,
Nah,
You realize
bro,
what
you
Tony
guys
played for
this is what I
penalties, right?
respect Tuchel, bro. Tuchel out here saying, bro. My prediction is Gnabry is gonna dunk on these guys, score a goal. But I
Why does he
respect
keep
that,
saying
bro.
that? Why does he keep saying that, bro?
Because I respect that. Bro, I respect it. I respect it, bro. Bro, he's showing no fear, bro. He's there, bro. Let's go,
No,
bro.
but why are you calling a single player to score, bro?
I respect that, bro. I respect that.
Can you imagine if Gnabry scores the header?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Tuchel ain't here, bro. Tuchel know what he needs to do, bro.
Sebastian,
It'll
he'll
be-
Bro
score.
picked the
but we'll
most
be
useless
3-0 down
attacker.
already. We'll be so. Oh my god.
You know, what'd be really funny if Gnabry scores like the winning goal at the Bernabeu.
Okay,
That'll be next level to what Luis said. That will be at the same level of what Luis Enrique did in the comeback, bro. When he said he's gonna score 6 against PSG, like that's gonna be the level of cockiness, bro, from Tuchel. Hopefully, though, I know it's not gonna happen because anytime I put my stocks in any team, they disappoint me. But I'm still praying, bro. I'm still praying because once in a while, bro, Madrid tend to have a bad game, and I hope this is the game, bro.
Wait, can I ask you a
Muller
question?
as the 10. So Muller as the 10.
You know
Nah, I think
You know
Gnabry will
what's-
start.
Hold
You
on,
know,
80.
How many goals has Muller scored against Real Madrid?
Probably
Oh
like
my
2
God.
at most.
Yeah, time for new experiences, boy. New experiences. Time for new
I'm pretty sure
experiences.
Muller has no goals against Real Madrid.
Yeah, I don't
Nah,
think
he
has
only
any
scored a
goals.
penalty back in that Ronaldo hat trick, the offside hat trick.
Yeah.
He scored a penalty in that one.
Oh, okay, so one.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Bro,
I
Real
still,
Madrid
Muller,
is
bro.
not
I'm still betting on that. You think? I'm still betting on him. So,
No,
freaking,
he's not going to start Muller because he's going to do what he always does in the away games. Musiala, Gnabry, Sané.
Musiala, Gnabry, Sané, yeah.
I'm hearing
But-
Muller
but you
starting
know-
though. I'm hearing Muller.
But
I
you know
don't think
something,
Tuchel
right?
trusts him away from home. He's never played him in those away games.
but you know who I'm begging, bro, for once in your life, Hurricane. Once in your life.
Like, I'm telling you.
Bro, I need you to do the same thing Lewa did when he was at Dortmund against Madrid. Ken, I need you to produce that similar level of performance. Just a 4-piece in their head top. Just you going
that
crazy.
was at the home.
Man,
That was
bro,
in the home leg, though.
Rudiger,
I
Rudiger's
I want that, bro. I want a
Rudiger's
replication.
too good. Bro, I'm telling you, Kane's gonna he is for most part gonna be a ghost this game. He's not gonna be the
Yeah.
starter.
No, he's Hokage. He's the biggest thing because all we need is somebody to spray the passes for the counter attack.
Passes to
That's all I need him to do because we're not
Yeah.
controlling any part of the game. We're not gonna have any build up. So you need somebody
Yeah.
that cuts that midfield. Only one that can
Right.
pass in that midfield is Kane.
Bro, like I've seen Ken.
But you know
Ken
something,
have-
right?
Ken has balled against big teams, bro. Like when he faced Barca, he scored an absolute banger against us, bro. Like, bro, this guy and he didn't you say he also performed against Madrid when he was at Tottenham in the group stage.
I think that first leg against Arsenal, he was pretty good. Just I know he didn't score anything besides the penalty, but the way he was able to draw the fouls, hold up the
He
play,
was. Yeah.
and lick the play, like those small things are more than enough because you just need
No.
your pacey
Yeah.
wingers to do something. on the
Okay,
flank.
wait,
But
so
again,
the
so we're saying
problem there too
so
is
we don't want Muller to start.
we don't.
me personally,
the,
not for this game.
the
Maybe
problem
off the
the
bench, I would
problem
put him on.
the
So
problem in
Musiala,
what Greek is saying is, if let's say they put Nacho on Musiala, and then they put another really good defender on Sane, then it means they're gonna be isolated. That means they're not gonna. Even if he tries to spray those passes, it's not gonna work. That's my problem, dude. Because I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
but Core,
This
I'm looking
Ancelotti
towards Sane. Sane and Kane have they since the start of the season. Sane and Kane have had the best connection in terms of
right.
Kane spraying the pass and Sane connecting. Musiala is just the
Okay.
guy to take anyone one-on-one. I don't see him as a
One.
pace
That's-
merchant.
I have something that you guys should know. Kane has never lost against Real Madrid in his career.
Yeah.
Oh, Carlo?
exactly.
what happened?
Yeah, Harry
Yeah.
Kane's
Talk
never
about
lost a game
Ancelotti.
against Real Madrid.
He's
Harry
never
Kane.
lost against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Well, there's always a first for everything, bro.
When was the last
I
time
know,
they faced?
yeah.
Like what? The Audi Cup?
Yeah.
Well, remember when Spurs played against Real Madrid in the group stage? I think it was the Champions League a few years ago. I think
Yeah.
Spurs actually topped the
Oh,
group.
I think that was in like 2018.
Guys,
Yeah.
the best bet we have is penalties. We have to take them to penalty.
No,
That's the best
God,
bet.
we're gonna lose.
It-
Are you kidding me? We're gonna lose.
no, Samasi, Core's absolutely correct.
It's a
Because
50-50
Madrid are
if
not-
it's penalties.
Madrid are not going to want to take that to penalties. We'll be happy to take
Yeah.
that to penalties. We know
Yeah.
we're not beating them in 90, and we're not beating
Yeah.
them in extra time.
Okay, so wait, back to the line. Okay, here's two things I want to say about the attack. If Muller plays, and this is something I was pissed off with Tuchel in the first leg. So you start Muller through the middle, right? And
Yeah.
we have seen all season that when you play Sane and Musiala on the left, Sane on the right, it works. But how come you start Sane on the left and Musiala on the right in the 1st
Mhm.
half and waste 45 minutes with two players in positions we know all season they suck on those
It's
sides
crazy
of the
he
field?
did that.
So-
It's criminal.
Yeah,
So, like,
I
bro,
don't understand
that-
it.
So if Muller plays, bro,
He's
Tuchel,
smart.
I better see Musiala on the left and I better see Sane on the right. Because if not, then you're a joke. You're a joke.
No,
because,
he's
bro, that was a joke move.
Hokage, he already showed he still doesn't fully understand this team. He's
Yeah.
already shown us in a semifinal, first leg, where we had to make it count. He already showed us. So
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
much expectation. That's what I'm saying. Like, this will be the greatest miracle because it's we don't have yet have a manager giving us an advantage.
Yeah.
Carlo's going to make
Yeah.
the right subs. You know that. His in-game management is probably the best.
Yeah.
That's why I want Muller to start because, bro, I really feel like Gnabry in this kind of game would be more effective off the bench than a Muller off the bench. That's why
It's really
think we
hard to say how off the bench works because this game could go haywire in like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
That's
Bro, I
exactly what
saw-
I'm scared of.
Are we forgetting what they did against Man City 2 years ago with a 1% chance of qualifying?
Yeah.
Like at that stadium, I don't know how you can prepare for that.
But the thing is, that's a difference in it. Bro, City dominated them. Bro, in my opinion, Real Madrid, now I have this opinion on Ancelotti that he doesn't know how to coach a team to dominate a game. I'm not so sure Real Madrid will be able to dominate us. I don't think Ancelotti has that in him.
But they don't have to
Against
dominate
Tuchel.
us. All they have
Yeah,
to do
that's
is
They're
win.
not
They don't have
going
to
to
dominate us.
but
They
what
don't
they're
even
going to
have to
have,
dominate.
they're going to have a
That's a good
15,
point.
20-minute spell
Wait a
where they just like
Wait,
kill
let me-
us and we have to
wait,
survive.
yeah.
that.
Let me just
Yeah.
let me just say something about Real Madrid. They just want to win. They just want to win, and it doesn't matter how they win. They just want to win at all costs. That's the mentality of the sport.
Yeah.
I hate that, bro.
Like,
I just want to say something about that. So, I disagree with that. I think Real Madrid can actually dominate teams. I'm gonna bring up an example, and I know this doesn't really.
By the way,
explain-
this is a Real Madrid fan. This is a Real Madrid
Yeah.
fan.
just to introduce himself, I'm Varun. I'm a Madrid fan. But if you guys remember earlier in the season when Girona were winning almost every game, their downfall or their like reversal of their season started right after we beat them 4-0. And I think that game was probably one of the best games we've played this season. In terms of dominating, I think because Carlo doesn't really, as you said, have a strong tactic that he holds on to, I think
Mhm.
we're not exactly going to dominate the game, but through these spells where we create a goal out of seemingly nothing, the game, I think if we don't win this game in 90 minutes, it's probably a failure on Carlos' part.
But it won't matter because the reality is in the first leg you didn't even have to try and you walked out with a draw because of us making our own mistakes.
Individual
That's why I'm
errors.
saying
Yeah.
domination, a performance doesn't matter with this team. Like you don't know how they're rolling up. They could put up a shit performance like they did against Leipzig or play like they did against City at the Etihad. You don't know what they're rolling up with.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure if you guys have talked about this because like I came late, but Carvajal is back.
He's back. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying.
Oh,
So you put him against Musiala.
Should I be scared of him? No. You should
Oh,
be
bro.
scared midfield players. And their attack, yeah. And their defense. But Carafa, no. I'm not scared of him.
Of course.
Honestly, you say that, but bro, he's like he keeps performing for Real Madrid in these big games.
He's really good.
Big
He's
games,
not
yeah.
great. He's
Yeah.
good. He's great. Not great.
Yes,
He's a squad
these
player.
guys have some weird UCL gene. Like Carvajal will
I'm
start
telling
throwing
you.
in crosses, and
Yeah.
they're gonna start hitting the right places out of nowhere.
Yeah.
we saw Lucas Vasquez's penalty, right? Like we saw what the fuck that guy did in the first
Kim.
leg. I'm very sure Carvajal will not have this
Isn't Tony Cruz on a yellow? If we get, we need.
Do you want him sent off?
Oh my God! Let's send off. I'm
What do you mean?
so
What do you
happy.
mean he's on a yellow?
He's on a yellow.
But that doesn't
Wait.
matter because it
That
like
doesn't
if he
matter.
gets the yellow,
If he
then
gets
we'll get
another
the
yellow, then he's just suspended for the final, right?
Which they're gonna
Yeah.
win anyways if they get there.
yeah.
Right.
No,
Nah,
if
we-
As much bro, Tony Cruz has been like absolute crucial piece
he-
of the puzzle
if
for
he
these
gets a
guys.
second yellow and doesn't he get automatic a red?
No,
No.
no.
only
Oh.
suspension for the final.
So,
Oh, for
yeah.
fuck! So he has to.
I would
get-
take that, bro. I would take that suspension from Tony Cruz. That would be
If he
one
So
of
gets
the-
honestly, this is the Bernabeu, and those referees are not gonna be nice to us
Oh, these
at their
fucking
crib.
referees.
Exactly.
We know that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good
they
luck
get
with that,
scared.
boys.
They
They're
get
about
scared,
to
these
when
fucking
that
losers.
when that first offside goal comes in from Vinny, bro. That's gonna be the hilarious part. Like
Wait, do
will
we know?
be
Do we
so
know who
pissed.
the ref is gonna be?
Who cares who the ref is?
I don't even care. Like,
Oh, bro,
Yeah,
can it be
he's probably gonna be on
Turpan
Madrid's
again? That guy
bankroll.
was money. Turpan was money. I like that.
yeah. The previous referee was great.
The
Can't
Trossard
lie.
lookalike. The Trossard guy, bro. He was money, bro.
What about first leg? You
Trossard
guys
was
like-
good.
yeah, I'm joking though, but for real, bro. Musiala, bro. You need to look up, bro. You need to look up more. But you had a good game against Madrid. But he needs to
Obviously,
shoot more. He needs to. He
was
needs. Bro, I want
saving
him to take shots, bro. I
team.
need him to take shots.
That's
He
the
was
thing. My
great
problem,
against
bro.
Real.
Musiala and Sane need to shoot more, bro. Like Sane, bro. Sane, even in the Madrid game, there was a couple of scenarios where he cuts inside Robin style and he does five fake shots, and then a fucking pass.
Just whip the shot, bro. Just hit that, bro. Even the first chance in the first few minutes of the game, like, bro, just strike that, bro. But
or
anyways,
even shoot it through his legs.
I have a
Shoot it through
question,
his
guys.
legs.
I have a question. Bro? We also saw Courtois' performance against Cadiz, bro. He's looking like he's ready to start, bro.
This is my problem. This is
Well,
my problem. This is another problem here. You know, that's what's making me nervous for this game. Because if Courtois starts and Carvajal starts, you know what that means? There's going to be absolutely no chance. No
No,
chance.
but my thing is,
Complete domination.
Varun's is here. Varun's. Didn't Ancelotti say that Lunin would start against Bayern second leg? He said Courtois would play this
Yeah.
weekend and Lunin will start.
Nah,
in
but
the
Courtois look like he's ready, bro.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
wouldn't start Courtois.
I think-
it's so disrespectful to Luden.
exactly. And I think
Really, he's one of the reasons you are here. So I wouldn't start him.
what was concerning for me is Carlos said, like, he said for the final, we don't know. Like, Courtois might start the final, but second leg for sure, Lunin will start. I feel like if we start Courtois in the final, it's just so disrespectful. It's kind of like slapping him in the face, because we just extended him. It took Kepa fucking up like our almost fucking up our whole season for Lunin to even get a chance. So
Yeah.
I just like to see him. Like I have faith in Lunin, even though against Barca it was a little dicey, but I have faith. Bro,
It would be similar to Spurs, like Lucas Moura being dropped to the bench for Kane, who was injured the whole second half of the season. Like, bro, Lucas Moura got you to the final, and you drop him for Kane, who has played no minutes before the final. It will be like that scenario if that happens. So I feel like because I didn't watch all of the Madrid game. Was Courtois really that good? Was Courtois really popping off?
he was good, but there's some moments where you could kind of see that he's not like ready. Like he wasn't as explosive. Like those shots that like go above,
Yeah.
and the keeper just jumps for it.
Yeah.
Like he didn't really jump. I don't know. He feels kind of like sluggish. So and Lunin has really like, especially the game against City, where all of the corners were like focusing on him. I felt like he stood his ground. I'm not even going to talk about the penalty shootout because that's just insane, right? But
Yeah.
I have faith. I think he would be good. I really think Carvajal will make a difference because, like, Musiala was destroying, especially in the second half. He was kind of destroying that.
By the way, can I say something? Jude Bellingham, you better show up.
No, he needs to
Yo,
This
he
is
go.
a
was
Bellingham
sick.
hater. This is a
He
Bellingham
was
hater.
sick.
No, he doesn't need to show up.
He doesn't need to show up. He doesn't need to show up.
Why do you want him to dunk?
Sebastian, why would you want him to show up against us? No,
Screw
don't
I
show up. Don't show
I
up.
don't want him to show up, but if he doesn't, my agenda against him is justified.
All right, no, I'm gonna ask you this, Amasi. Serious question. Would you rather prefer the Bayern to qualify, but that means that Joe Bellingham shows up, or he doesn't show up and you get knocked out? Which agenda is
Oh my
more good
God.
for you?
Bayern,
Like he has an absolute 0 out of 10 performance, like a horrible thing.
Bayern go through. Bayern go through.
All right, we'll give you that. We'll give you that.
Good answer.
Yeah, but you gotta admit that Jude is him.
My love for Bayern is more, it's slightly more than my hate for Jude Bellingham.
That's
Damn.
disgusting. Sebastian, is this slightly?
This
That's
is slightly.
Slightly.
It's overrated.
Sebastian, you
Yo,
didn't even
he's-
hate Bellingham until like a year and a half ago. Come on.
No,
Facts.
I hated him when he
Hey,
played for Dortmund.
You guys want to hear a stat about Bellingham?
What?
He has never beaten Bayern Munich.
Yes.
I think this could be the first for him. The first time he beats Bayern Munich.
Hey, you told
That's
me that last
irrelevant,
week.
man. The guy spent his whole career at
No.
Dortmund.
Remember Haaland.
Exactly.
We had the same thing for Haaland. Haaland beat Bayern like what?
Yeah, but luckily
beat
for
us
Holland,
one time.
Upamecano was on City's payroll.
Yeah, Upamecano.
Bro, they're
You know
not.
who
They're
I
never
think
gonna
is gonna
beat
show-
Bayern Munich at Dortmund. No, Dortmund have only beaten us one time in 10 years.
Bro, I think Real Madrid. I think what's this? I'm hearing myself twice.
Echo, yeah.
I think, bro, we're talking about Vinny and Bellingham. Bro, I just think Rodrigo's gonna score again, bro.
Yeah.
Bruh.
By the way, he is my favorite Real Madrid player. So underrated.
Yeah.
I have a Rodrigo jersey. I love him so much. I want to say he won the pen, but it was kind of.
He's so smart. He's so smart with
Yeah.
his movement. Seriously, he's so smart. If Mbubis comes to Real Madrid, Rodrigo wants to leave because he's on the bench, Bayern should buy him.
He's not leaving, guys. I'm
By the
telling
way,
every single
I
fan
don't-
base. He does
I
not.
don't,
he loves
I don't
Madrid.
understand Real Madrid. Just go for a striker. You actually don't need Mbappe. You don't need him.
Yeah.
I
I think Carlo wanted Kane. Like he told the board he really wants Kane, but Perez was just like, no, we're getting Mbappe. Like
Bro, if they had Kane, this would be over.
Mbappe change
This would be
so
over.
much?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Would
It'd be
change
over for
Real so
Europe.
much? Actually, no. It's gonna be slightly potential more because Winnie is so good and Rodrigo is so good, and Mbappe is shit at striker. He's a winger, so I don't know why. Just go for a striker. It would be the smarter choice, but Mbappe
Samasi,
is
it's a
a
matter of
star.
pride. These guys already took the
Mbappe
L
is
on
a
that
star.
Mbappe deal.
He has all the
Yeah.
PR in the
That
world,
is a
so
very good point. Lee.
It'd be a weird one because Carlo, I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think they'll change the Real Madrid system to fit Bellingham. So
Yeah.
if they get Mbappe, will he change the system again, or like would he just keep
yeah,
it this
probably.
way? Like it's really weird.
Of course, you have to change it. I don't see a
But
defensive
guys,
balance in that front three.
I will say there is no shame in losing to Real Madrid 5-0.
Yes,
Because
there
bro,
is.
like let's be honest.
Why
I'm
did
Why,
you
saying
did bro say 5-0?
no,
Core,
no, no.
Leipzig
Let
went
me
there
be
and got a
honest.
draw. I'm not taking 5-0.
No. Listen. What I'm trying to say is, bro, this team, guys, this team is really like the players are just really, really poor. And I wasn't expecting us to get all the way this far. We got to the semifinals.
Oh my
Tuchel
God,
took us
God.
here.
Wait, so
We
Core,
need to
which of
be
those
proud, man. We need to be
Core,
proud, man.
which of the wait 1 second? Which of these Lazio and Arsenal players gets into this starting 11? If you can't name me 5 or 6 players, that excuse doesn't work.
Trossard, I
Oh,
would
no.
take
But I'm saying at least it's not easy making it to a semifinals. Like
We
you beat
bottle
what's in
jobs.
front of you, Greek.
Bro,
You beat
Villarreal
what's in
team we
front of you.
lost.
God, this is fucking Bayern Munich.
Mhm.
What team are you supporting? We should be
This is
go at least
Bayern. Look,
semi-final every year.
we're Bayern Munich, but the thing is, the reality is these players have massively declined. We are going
Or
through
you
a
need to
huge
stop bringing this
regression.
Dortmond tax over here, man.
No.
Don't get me wrong,
No.
but at the same time,
Well-
I expected us to beat Lazio and I expected us to beat an Arsenal team with 0 experience. It's a
I
massive jump
agree.
now. Like this
I
is
agree.
where I understand if we lose because I don't think we have better players than Madrid. So that
Yes.
They
Yes.
have
But
besides
Core, okay,
striker and
Core,
goalkeeper.
if we lost to Madrid, say we lose. Yes, there's no shame in that. But you lose me at there's no shame in losing 5-0. There's lots of
Yeah,
shame.
what I mean by
There's
that
a
is
lot
okay.
of shame.
I know there's a lot of shame. But what I'm trying to say is these players that look at how they lost to Stuttgart even this weekend. Look at this season how they lost to Leverkusen.
It was meaningless game. We didn't.
Yeah, but
No, I'm not even talking about only Stuttgart, but it's just been this whole season. These guys have had individual errors after individual errors after individual errors.
Core,
But
the
that's
reason
Core, that doesn't matter. It's still okay. 80. Yes, that 2020 Bayern team was great, right? Is it still a shame that you guys got destroyed 8-2? It's a shame, right? It's still a shame.
It's a shame. For them, it's a shame. Yes, I understand. For them, it's a shame.
It would be a shame for us.
How is it not a shame for us? We have more Champions Leagues.
I'll show you. I'll show you why. It's because
the crazy thing is, if we lost 5-0 there, it'd be 7-2 on aggregate.
Yeah,
that's a shame.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, wait. We're talking about Tuchel, right? He's not losing. I don't want to say I'm worried, right? But Tuchel is probably like one of the best. I don't know what it is, but against Real Madrid, he just transforms his team.
He has one loss only. One loss, right? He only has one loss against Real Madrid.
Even
just that one loss. And
Chelsea,
that one loss was when their goalkeeper just gave a pass to Benzema. So
Mendy,
right?
Yeah.
Like Chelsea,
it
was scary. I think you guys should be more optimistic because
the Tuchel at Chelsea is very different from Tuchel at Bayern because let's not forget what Chelsea is. Those are the biggest dark horses in Europe. We're not dark horses. When was the last time we beat a team when we were not the favorites? That was 2012 against Madrid. Madrid were the better team. They were the favorites. Ever since that, we've never won when we're not the favorites.
Well, I mean, the Arsenal game, I think online, like sports betting, we were not the favorites.
I
but
don't
get what
care
you mean.
about that, bro.
get what
That
you mean.
Madrid team that Mourinho had hella experience. This Arsenal
Yeah,
team
they had a lot
zero
of good
experience.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
Mourinho won a UCL. They had Alonso. They had
yeah.
Ronaldo from Man United. They all won Champions
United.
Leagues. I don't know a
Yeah.
single
Yeah,
Arsenal player. What?
we had like
Havertz?
100-point season in the league. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Fair enough, but so
It's Sherlock City.
yeah. So you
What are
guys
you
are
talking
thinking like
about?
you guys are thinking you guys are gonna lose by like what? Like
I think he's talking about me.
I think
All right,
it'll
all right, all right.
just.
Before everyone's good, that's where I wanted to go right now. We're gonna
Yeah.
go to everyone right now. Score predictions. Samasi, you first. Score predictions Wednesday. Okay, Samasi died. 80. 80
2.
score predictions. Okay, never mind. What'd you say, Samasi? What'd you say?
Oh, she's alive.
3-2 Madrid.
Extra time for 90 minutes. What?
20 minutes.
Say that again. You cut out.
90 minutes.
90 minutes, 3-2, Real Madrid. 80. Your
Can
prediction.
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say 2-1 Madrid after extra time.
After extra time. Okay. Varoons. Real Madrid. Mr. Real Madrid fan.
I think we win 2-1, 90 minutes.
Romans.
I'm gonna keep it short. We're going to pens, boys. 2012 settings.
So you say
Yeah.
Bayern win on penalties?
Oh,
I like
my.
that.
No, I'm just saying pens. I don't know who wins on pens.
No, you have to choose who
Right.
wins. Choose.
No. You're trying to put him in a trap. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
Romans, you have to take a
Yeah,
pick.
screw it. 2012 vibes. I know I'll be the only one. We're going to Wembley, boys.
Okay,
Yeah, I
core.
won that.
Mm.
This is gonna be. I want this. I really want this to happen. I'm gonna say 2-2. 2-2 penalties. Oh man, I don't want to. I don't want to. 2-2 penalties. I'm going to say Gnabry scores the last minute penalties to take us to Wembley.
Core,
Yeah.
how can it be a last minute penalty? The penalties aren't timed.
Last minute.
No. I'm saying he's gonna score the winning penalty to take us to Wembley.
Winning penalty.
Winning penalty. Okay. So you're saying Bayern penalty win. Core, do you?
Yeah.
No, Core, hold on. You said you want this. Do you believe this?
I don't believe it. In my heart of hearts, I really want it, but I don't believe
but
it's
what
gonna
do you think is gonna? No, I don't want what your heart wants. I don't care about your heart. What does your brain tell you?
My brain tells me it's gonna be annihilation. Real Madrid 5-0. That's how I see it.
Core, you don't believe that too. I don't think you believe that.
I really believe that because
his brain and heart are smacking each other, man. That's crazy.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Core, you're going 5-0 Real Madrid.
yeah, because bro, like, look, Hokage, this is Roma. This is Bernabeu. This is not like I've seen this. I've watched this Real Madrid team play against all the good teams. Like, bro, even Juventus in 2017, they had like I think they had like a 2-0 or something like that lead, and they bottled it. They still managed to. Real Madrid still managed to come back. I don't know how. I just don't know how. I think there's something that they have in them in the Bernabeu. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
All right, Greek.
You said the realistic choice.
Yeah, what's gonna? I don't care about your fantasies. I want to know what's actually what you think is gonna happen.
Realistically, 3-2 Madrid.
Is that 90 minutes or extra time?
In extra time. I don't think it's going to be so straightforward as to just go out there and just try to stop us because they don't have a 1-goal deficit. Neither do we. It's going to be cautious. They're going to feel themselves in the game. But I also think we'll score because the players know this is all there is to play for. There's no league title they can look to. So
Exactly.
they're gonna have something. They're gonna put in the most effort for sure they've ever put in. Because then, what you get all these injuries for? What you work all the season for? If you
Right.
don't at least give that your best effort.
Okay. So we have, I think Samasi chose Madrid, AD chose Madrid, Varun chose Madrid, Roman chose Bayern, so 3-1. Greek, you chose Real Madrid, Core chose Real Madrid. I am going to go.
But I want to say something, Hokage. So if
Right.
you look at the head-to-head, Bayern, we actually have a good head-to-head against Real Madrid. If you look at it, we have 12 wins against them head-to-head
No, but
compared
you have
to
to
their
look at
11.
think of just the last decade. Don't tell me about
Mhm.
99. Don't tell me about 2000, whatever.
Mhm.
Think of
Yeah,
last
but
decade.
that's also an interesting one because
Yeah.
you factor it in, and they have won when they weren't the favorites, and we've won when we weren't the favorites
We're in the favorites.
in recent
Exactly.
times.
The
We
weird
did what
thing
we did in
is, right? Like
2012.
whenever we go to the Bernabeu, we score like 2 goals at least. So it's like
Yeah.
really weird.
Yeah.
It's also
Okay,
they're
my
just a
prediction.
tricky team because
No, Greek, continue.
it's tricky because when you remember when we played Man City, we saw Madrid play City. We saw how they got City again. When you go away from home to City, you know exactly what game it's going to be. You know
Yeah.
how they're going to
Mhm.
start, and you know how it's going to finish. Like they don't change the way they play. Madrid really, they kind of just they do whatever they want as long as they get the win. It doesn't really matter what happens in the middle. You know what I mean? So I don't think
Yeah.
it's probably the hardest game to predict, but it's also important for me to say that we only have belief because there is a chance that we could
Yeah.
do something. Just knowing how Madrid is, because let's be
Yeah.
real, if it was City that went through, I don't think any of us have any hope because we
Oh,
just
no.
know that's a horrible
Nah,
mismatch. It's
nah.
No
in
shot,
terms
bro.
of a matchup, it's a better matchup overall. Like they have that clutch gene that we're scared about, but
Yeah.
in terms of tempo, intensity, it's the best matchup we can get in the semifinal.
I agree.
Yeah. So for my prediction, I'm going to be honest. The only reason I have hope is Tuchel. Tuchel is the only reason that I have hope. I think he has a plan. I'm interested to see how this game is going to go. 90 minutes extra time. Bro, I truly believe this. Just there's something that I really think sometimes in like life, there's just like narratives that happen and trends that occur. This
Don't
year,
say it,
Bayern,
Hokage. Don't say
we
it.
lose badly, and then we come back. We have a good performance. We can't string a couple wins together, and then we get a big win here and there. Going into the Arsenal tie, we were shit. Heidenheim. I would think it was the Heidenheim game before the Arsenal game. Just dog shit. This game coming in after 3-1 Stuttgart destruction. They destroyed us. Every second of that game, Stuttgart won. That was embarrassing. That was really bad. I just don't think, and I know it's a semifinal. I really understand it's a semifinal. But I saw City go there. I saw Leipzig go there. I saw that bum Marco Rose go there and outplay Ancelotti tactically. Yes,
Yeah.
Real Madrid won, but that bum Marco Rose went there and did something. I feel something, guys.
Wait. Sorry to
We-
interrupt. We played 5 midfielders. I don't know what Carlo was cooking. That guy. Okay. Anyways, continue.
I think, yeah, in that game you guys played 5 midfielders, huh? I think this game doesn't go past 90 minutes. I don't think this is an extra time. I don't think this is an extra time kind of game. Personally, I think that either team gets the job done in 90 minutes. I think that somehow, some way, we will get to the final, and I think we
Yo,
will win.
Hokage.
I think we
Don't
will
do
win.
So you're
2-1.
saying that we're gonna beat them in 90?
Give me 2-1.
Gonna beat Real Madrid in the Bernabeu.
Give me
Yo.
2-1. Give me 2-1. Kim will start, like I told
Yo.
you guys. Kim will start. No
Mhm.
mistakes. No more selfish. You know Vinny's faster than you. Leimer and Goretzka peak English midfield. Let's be honest. Leimer and Goretzka have to play peak Michael Carrick. They have to play peak Gareth Barry, peak Conor Gallagher. Leimer, you need to play peak Conor Gallagher. I'm not gonna lie. You need to run. Goretzka, you need to run. If you run out of breath, we have Pavlovic. We'll make that kid run. If Pavlovic is out of breath, Kimmich, we'll put you in midfield. Mazraoui at right back. Davies, run. The key for Bayern here, the number one thing we didn't mention is that Bayern just have to stay disciplined, and our chances in this game are very good. But the issue is with this Bayern team, it is now 7 months, 8 months. The 9-month season is almost done. This team isn't disciplined. This team can't win 10 games in a row. This team can't focus for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So I do think there will be mistakes in this game for Bayern. I just have this belief, like, we need to get to this final. This is ours. We need to get to this final. We need to make it to Wembley and make it 2 times in Wembley.
We need this more than Real Madrid. I'm telling you guys, because
We need this more than
our
Real
season
Madrid.
is not. Oh yeah, our season's over. Like
Dortmund have a
lost
real
the
chance
league.
to go into a UCL final. There's no way
And we're gonna
Dortmund
talk
go
about
to a
that right
final
now.
and we
We're
don't.
gonna talk about that right now. So I'm gonna say 2-1 in 90 minutes for Bayern. I won't say if Gnabry will score or not, but 2-1 for Bayern in 90 minutes. I'm telling you right now, 2-1 in 90 minutes.
So who's the
Okay,
most
we're already-
important player in that? In that case, who's the most important player? Because it has to be an
Musiala.
attacker.
It's Leimer. It's
It's
Leimer.
Leimer.
Bro, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, Leimer needs to leash that midfield. Leimer needs to do what he did again, but like 2 times better. Run 2 times more. Make 2 times more tackles, because I'm telling you, Goretzka's gonna jog. Goretzka was jogging in a Champions League semifinal against Real Madrid. I guarantee you, if I see
I
Goretzka,
want to
this
punch
is
that
Goretzka. Goretzka, if I see you jogging in a semifinal when it's tied in the Santiago Bernabeu, I'm going to strangle the steroids out of your body. I'm going to
I want
He's
to
gonna
punch
fight.
steroids.
He's
Out
got a
of your
Euro
body.
spot to fight for.
Bro, Goretzka,
He
you
ain't going
better
to the
be-
Euros yet.
Goretzka better be running until he's vomiting.
Yeah.
This is what Goretzka, you lost. You put all the muscle on. You're no longer this technical player you were at Schalke and in your first season at Bayern. You're just this workman guy who could do some skills here and there and can make runs in the box. Run. Just run. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Just run.
Our,
And don't be a
our biggest
striker.
factor is the
Please don't
attack,
try
though.
to be a striker.
Don't try to don't play.
Yeah, he always
Yeah,
wants to
going
play as a
forward,
striker, and he's not a striker.
Center back. You're a
Yeah.
center back. Stay in center
But
back.
who's
bitch.
gonna score the goals though? That's the biggest question because I don't
I don't
trust a
know.
single person in the
I
front
have
line.
no
No,
idea,
see,
bro.
Greek, on Wednesday at 12 o'clock Pacific, we're gonna see who's gonna score the goals.
Yeah,
Or the-
because that's our biggest issue in beating them in the first place. There isn't,
Yeah.
we're not clinical. We haven't shown in any UCL tie yet that we're clinical.
Sane, give me a goal. Sane, give me a goal. Sane,
What
you-
about Matthias Tell
Sane.
off the bench?
Sane, if you
Matthias
You
score,
know that Tuchel's not going to trust. I would trust Matisse Tell, but Tuchel
Tuchel
won't.
won't trust Tell like that.
Sane, if you could score for me in the Santiago Bernabeu, I'm gonna forget about the last 4 months. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I'm gonna
Musiala
wait
goal
until
at the Bernabeu would hit. That would hit like
Nice.
crap.
Sane, if you score in
Oh, that'd be
Madrid,
families.
I will forget about the 4 months of pain you caused me. The
Yeah.
4
I'm
months
not.
of
I'm not.
the 4 months of mental. You guys think of the mental damage this guy has done to us. The
Yeah.
mental damage.
Yes, done to you. Hokage, this club this season has finished me mentally.
We waited
I'm
6
so
months for a goal from this dude.
I'm so, Leverkusen are going. I hate Leverkusen. I hate this
They're going
team.
unbeaten. They're going unbeaten.
They're
So
going- they're gonna give them a golden Bundesliga Schale. These assholes who stopped us going invincible in 2015 are going invincible. I
wait, are they gonna make it gold? Don't tell me they're making theirs
They're
gold.
making it gold. They're making it gold.
That's
If
crazy.
we win the Champions League, I could care less, to be honest.
Yeah, me
No,
too. I could care less. Yeah,
That's what I'm
Me
saying.
if
You guys, we need to win the. You guys, at the very least for Bayern, at least for me, you need to get to at least extra time. Show me that
Yeah.
you could go to the Bernabeu and survive 90 minutes. Because you know why? I said this on HH's show on Monday night. If you guys ever go to the Monday night, you guys, there's something dangerous about next year's. You guys, you know what I'm calling next year for Bayern season next year? I'm calling it
Yeah.
the Robin redeem season.
You see,
Because
aha.
you guys, you know what I said to HH. You know what I said, and I really
What?
believe this. You guys, as every year goes by, and I think about that final, and I think about when I was a little boy watching that final, I get angrier,
2012. Yeah.
angrier, and angrier at Ian Robin. My
Yeah.
anger grows, and then I remember, Robin, you were always injured. You missed the penalty in the final at home.
Mhm.
Yes, you scored the winning goal the next year, but I'm sorry. I would have much preferred to be a Champions League winner in fucking Munich than in
Then
fucking
in Wembley. Yeah.
Germany.
Bukake, don't
So
have
Messi, if we don't win the
Bukake,
Champions
we
League,
don't have
if we don't win the Champions
manager.
League next season,
Don't
if
have
we
a
don't,
manager,
no,
Bukake. We are
no. If we don't win the Champions League next season, Robin, I believe.
No, don't hurt
I
yourself
believe
thinking
I
about
have to
these
start.
things.
I have to start hatred. My hatred will be set in stone for you, Ian Robin.
Guys,
No,
talking
no, you
about
cannot hate him for what he done for
Yeah,
Bayern
Varun,
Munich.
go
Stop.
ahead.
You can't hate Robin.
yeah.
We made up
Go
for
ahead.
it.
I remember what he did. He missed that penalty. I remember.
Varun, go ahead.
I was gonna say
You're
talking
being
about
He wasn't the
disrespectful.
only one.
talking about
Yeah, go ahead.
scorers. Talking about scorers.
Varun.
2 minutes after Jude Bellingham got subbed on, he scored against Cadiz, and it was the most beautiful 1-2 I've ever seen.
It's Cadiz. Look at this
Didn't he have a
shameless.
virus
Look,
against
I'm not
virus?
shameless. I'm
It's
just saying.
Cardiff. It's
I'm just
Cardiff,
saying.
okay? It's
Yeah.
Cardiff.
Just
Look, this I don't want to. I look. Our season is probably this coaching performance from Carlo. I'm never questioning him again, regardless of what nonsense he ever does. Again, I don't know what we've got. Like, how many ACLs have we had?
Three.
Courtois being injured.
Three
I-
ACL
yeah.
injuries.
It's crazy to me how we're top of the league. If we fucking didn't lose to Atleti, we would be probably invincible because we lost to them in the league in the Copa del
Thank
Rey.
you, Atleti.
Yeah. Arda Güler more La Ligas than Griezmann. Anyway,
That's disgusting. That's so disgusting.
oh boy. Oh boy.
this UCL will crown. I think this should crown Carlo as the GOAT manager. It has to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He pulled off the biggest bottling in UCL history.
Jamie Carragher runs around like
Man.
he's one of the great center defenders.
I don't know if he can be the GOAT. Maybe
But
just for UCL.
He was
Jamie
3-0 up in the
Carragher
UCL final
has
and
the
lost.
UCL
Yeah,
Milan
they still got 4.
because of him.
Guys,
No,
20 years ago.
I don't give a shit. You have Pelu, you have Sedov, you have Shevchenko, you have Kaka, or you lose to Jamie Carragher. No, that's a sin against football. Losing that final is a sin against
Also,
football.
the goalkeeper cheated. The Liverpool goalkeeper in the pen
that.
shootout. Oh,
You should
It
have
was
never been the Pens in the first place.
yeah. Look,
To be fair, should have never gotten that far.
look. Okay, let's focus on the present.
He is the GOAT UCL manager, though.
He is the GOAT UCL
Even
man.
right now,
that's
as it
true.
stands.
He's
Yeah,
the
yeah. Go UCL manager.
Do you guys
But-
think?
But
So do
in the league, he is questionable.
do you guys think so? It's either us or you guys that'll win the UCL,
Yeah.
right? Like
Come
no
on,
way.
it's LSG and
I don't know. I think if it's
Okay, hold on.
Bayern PSG,
Before we start that, let's just get into the other game so we can talk about the other two teams, and then we'll come
Aye.
back to that question.
okay.
Dortmund PSG. I think a lot of people are making a mistake with this Dortmund team. PSG had chances. PSG could have had 4 goals. People are acting as if Dortmund and Sancho, they played fantastic against PSG. They played great, but I'm sorry, and this, oh my god, like this might turn into a Germany conversation. People saying Hummels and Schlotterbeck had a great game. They did. Schlotterbeck, great assist to Fukru. But I'm sorry, they showed classic Dortmund defense. PSG just didn't capitalize. So I'm sorry. People thinking, oh, PSG, because they just like to clown PSG. PSG is probably going to get to the final for me. I think they beat
Of course
Dortmund.
they are. Look
Yeah,
at the
of
group
course.
stage
Dortmund,
performances.
I hate
Of course.
Bro, you
Yeah.
guys saw. I don't think you've seen the narratives, like people talking how great this Dortmund performance was. Bro, this easily could have been flipped the narrative if Fabian Ruiz didn't miss 2 point-blank headers, if Hakimi didn't miss a point-blank chance, if Ousmane Dembele didn't miss a point-blank chance. That's 4 or 5 goals. We talk about, oh, this Dortmund team, they made it to a semi, but their defense wasn't good enough. I'm telling you, their defense is going to get exposed this time. They're going to create the same amount of chances, if not more. I truly believe the Dortmund performance is being overrated a little bit because of how good Sancho and Brandt and Füllkrug played. And I think in Paris, I'm just gonna give my score prediction right now. I think it's gonna be like 3-1. I think it's gonna be 3-1 for PSG, and I think PSG will get to the final.
What you're not taking account though is how can you put trust in PSG? We saw what Man United did at home.
The thing is, right? Dortmund also missed like point blank chances as well.
Yeah,
So it
but
was like
Dortmund
I don't
have
really
no.
trust
They're the
PSG.
underdogs.
I don't really trust PSG either. I don't trust either of them, honestly.
We have
But, like,
we have seen when these guys have expectations on them, they disappoint. They were. I won't forget
Yeah,
after
that's true.
they beat Man United 2-0 at Old Trafford. It's still lost. Dortmund are the underdogs. There's no pressure on them to go through.
But bro, Dortmund,
It's on PSG.
Dortmund had the real
they
trophy.
both crumble under
Dortmund-
expectations. To be
All you
honest.
had to do was beat Mainz. All you had to do was
Yeah,
beat
but
Mainz.
PSG are no better, man. They're both losers, but one of them has pressure on them to win. Like, listen, like PSG are still the favorites to go through. Because what good is a 1-goal lead, really? A 1-goal lead's never really enough going into a second leg to say anything.
I'm just okay. Maybe I just think the thing that pissed me off about that game the most is that people. This is more Germany related. It's just the fact that people are all of a sudden saying, "Oh my God, Hummels has to start for Germany at the Euros. Oh my God,
He
Schlotterbeck,
doesn't.
he
can't.
needs to go.
No,
He
no,
needs to
no,
go be
no,
on the
no.
German team." I'm sorry. These two literally fell asleep 4 or 5 times and gave PSG clear-cut chances. I don't want that in the Germany team. Give me Tah, give me Rudiger. That's just a quick thing on Germany, but I just didn't like the narrative being spun around that. Oh my God, this
I
is a
would
great
take
performance for
Hummels
Dortmund.
as a bench option.
Hummels
Yeah,
as
a squad
bench
player.
option, yeah.
Schlotterbeck,
Yeah,
no
Hummels as a bench
way.
option is good.
Bench option, yes. Hummels
By
is
It's
a
the
good for
leader
the
way-
guy.
squad morale too.
By the
You
way,
actually want something
Havertz,
with Germany.
Yeah,
motherfucker, you do not start for Germany in the Euros. It's gonna be Undav. It's gonna be Füllkrug. This overrated fraud, this donkey of a football player. I hate him so much.
Okay,
He's the
Samasi,
worst German player I've seen.
Samasi,
Wait, who are we
Dortmund,
talking
PSG.
about?
Samasi, Dortmund, PSG. What do you think? Dortmund, PSG.
Who has the bigger bottle jeans? That's the question. Who's gonna bottle it? These two, I can't believe this is a semi-final matchup. How does this happen?
This is the most disgusting semifinal.
Inter
Like,
and
matchup.
Atleti scoot themselves so much because if Atleti and Inter had such a good chance to win a UCL, and Barcelona also. Let's face it, Barcelona bottled it, Inter bottled it, and Atleti. These 3 teams, shame on themselves how they lost against Dortmund and LSG.
Atleti are also bottlers though too. They
Atleti
lost to
are-
Leipzig.
I said Atleti are bottlers.
yeah, they
Oh
did.
my god. First of all, Mboobies better show up. Your legacy is on the line. You cannot
Yeah.
go again. You cannot.
Yeah.
If the ambulance, then booze carries you to the final, what are we saying? What are you saying? You cannot.
Dembouz could score against his former club. He's already done it once.
The thing is, bro, Dembouz should have scored twice in the last game, but this brick decided to turn up.
You know,
The Dembouz decided to turn up, not Dembele. Dembouz decided to turn up.
you know, then
You
booze.
see, the thing
It's
is,
like
Dortmund
when-
fans are smart. They realize that if you don't criticize him, he's not gonna turn up. So they didn't boo him. They didn't chant his name or anything. They just left him alone, and he didn't turn up.
Hokage, just like Kendrick, then Boost thrives on hatred. And this dude hated Barcelona, so he performed. He doesn't hate Dortmund, so he's gonna break it.
Dembele's smile at the end of that game was disgusting. Dembele, that was disgusting. Did you see Dembele the way his face?
That was disgusting. No, he knew the camera was on him too. He knew.
That's disgusting.
He
Dembele.
knew.
I mean,
That's-
imagine the racial abuse that dude got in there.
That's
Like,
the
it must have been bad. That guy was probably getting abuse before he stepped foot in the country.
especially in Spain. So I predict a 3-1 win for PSG because, actually, Dortmund's defense and attack is not bad. I'm sorry, the attack and the midfield is not bad. Their defense cannot be trusted, people. Cannot.
I agree. I agree.
No,
I've
but PSG
seen-
lost that rat Lucas.
That's true. But the thing is,
That's
I
a
don't know
big
who
loss for me.
they have Skriniar and Barcelo.
That's-
That Barcelo kid is good. The 20-year-old Brazilian center back.
You mean
Oh, but-
Barco?
Yeah, but Lucas has always been their
Then
best
Barco?
defender. He was also our best defender.
He was.
It's a big loss.
Bro, Lucas.
That's a
dude,
big loss. That's a big
That's
loss.
his third big knee injury. Like, remember, the only reason he's having his knee injuries is because when he came to Bayern, remember, he had a knee injury, he wasn't healing, and like they were just pumping his knee with stem cells. And then he had like holes in his ligaments or something, and then we got him the surgery, remember? That ruined his career.
It's
I
fine.
think he ruined his
It
career,
couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
To a nice, for real. I'm not that sad.
Yeah.
I just-
all these saying that is so sad, and no, screw that guy. We trusted him. We prepped him up after his ACL injury. We gave him the trust. We said we're gonna give you a contract, even though you're injury prone. He said, "Fuck you, I'm going to PSG." So no trust from me. No, and anything that happens to him after what he did to Bayern is karma for me. So
For
no.
real. Hamza, what's up, bro?
Go to Hamza.
Hamza. 80th, PSG Dortmund, bro. What are you thinking?
This is a tight one. Because even though the first leg could have been high scoring, I feel like this one, I don't know. I feel like both teams will go cautious this one. Because I feel like, especially Dortmund, they're gonna go cautious. What I'm concerned with Dortmund is how they're gonna start the game. Because if they go super defensive, I think PSG's probably gonna take care of business. So, because I think if PSG score early goal, then I think the tie is done. I don't see Dortmund coming back. I think the longer it is 0-0, actually, the more I would favor Dortmund, in my opinion. Because I feel like PSG is going to run out of ideas, and I feel like when PSG is under so much pressure to score a goal, like I just don't think they're going to do it, in my opinion. Actually, I got a question for you guys. If it goes to pens, who would you favor actually? Because this is kind of tough for me.
Dortmund, for sure.
Bro, I'm not sure.
Dortmund have Kobel. PSG have Donnarumma.
Donnarumma is really good.
Well,
Donnarumma's
let's
good.
think about it, right?
Donnarumma's good at
The last time Enrique's team went to penalties, no one scored a pen.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Yeah, but it's not going to
man.
matter about the coach. The coach don't take the pens. But PSG are not going to want to go to pens.
I feel
on
like he's
home
cursed.
stadium.
How did everyone miss their pen?
Yeah, I heard they practiced 1,000 penalties.
Yeah, they made 1,000 penalties and they missed.
Wait, when was that? For Spain, right?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
before
for
the World
Spain
Cup,
in
they
the
go
World
to the
Cup.
training session.
Wait, so
my
everyone rates Donnarumma for real?
I don't.
Bro, remember the final
For
against
penalties, he's good. He's good.
He's
He
all
won
right.
it.
He's
I
alright.
think
He won Italy the Euros,
He's
man.
good. He's good on
Penalty shootout.
penalties. He is good on penalties.
I think he's a good keeper, but he's so prone to making mistakes. Okay, I know someone is gonna be like, "Oh, the Benzema mistake was a foul." Okay, forget that. But like, he's made so many mistakes within the league, in the UCL.
Yeah.
That just rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
But I want
The
to
thing
bring
is, he's really good for pens. Like he was a crucial
Why?
part of why Italy got to the final.
I've
Yeah.
rewatched the 2021 Euros final.
Yeah.
I think they made a deal with the devil. Bonucci, Donnarumma, they
Chiellini.
find all these players made a deal with the devil.
Chiellini for sure after that shirt grab on Saka, bro.
Wow.
The deal was you won't get to the World Cup, the next World Cup. That was the deal. So
Yeah.
maybe the deal is over.
No, because
Yeah,
most of them
it's-
players
Could
are
be,
either
could be.
finished or turned out or the
Is Kobal good at saving pens? I actually don't know.
Kobel is overall a good
I trust him more.
but
Pens, I'm not too sure, but he's a good goalie. Great goalie. So
Yeah, I know he's
think
good
he's
goal.
a
I just
better
don't know for
goalie,
pens.
to be honest.
I'm not sure. Is he good on pens? I can't.
I don't know.
Can't think of a time where Dortmund was in a pen shootout.
I
with
don't
him.
see this game
Yeah.
even going to pens. If it's going to go to
I
extra
don't think-
time, I think they finish it in 120 at the latest.
Yeah, I don't think either of
Yeah,
these teams
I
got
don't
a
see
very
it in pens
in the
either.
Champions League in a while.
Okay, so 80. What was your like? So you're saying Dortmund? Wait, who you said? What?
Oh, I'm gonna say I think Dortmund's gonna advance. I have a feeling what's gonna happen is PSG score a late goal and then Dortmund's gonna score a goal at the last minute.
Seriously?
That would be
Yeah, I don't know why. I just got a
that
feeling.
would be
That would
such
be
an
funny.
LSG thing.
That would be that would we would have to cook PSG after that. We would have to go PSG on that. Okay, core PSG Dortmund, bro.
To be honest, I'll be honest with you. We all know where this is going.
Core,
And
I
the
can't
only
read your
place,
I can't read your
Can you
mind.
hear me?
Core.
yeah. And the only place this is going to is PSG. This Champions League is screaming Mbappe. It's really screaming Mbappe.
Oh my
And
God.
Why is it screaming?
Is it?
And boobies.
I feel this is just me. I feel that if even PSG have a chance against Real Madrid in the final,
No,
Hell
because I
no.
think no. Let me tell you. Let me tell you why. No. Hold up. Let me tell you why. You guys told me Ancelotti, right? He doesn't dominate games, right? Okay. PSG is gonna get chances. They just have to take their chances against Real Madrid.
Madrid
And I
don't
think the
lose
best
finals,
player
bro.
to do that, the
Easier
best
said
player
than
to
done.
do is that's a problem.
You can't
But the best
depend on
play-
a club like PSG to come clutch against the clutchest team on the planet.
These dudes have never lost a Champions League final, and we're expecting
But-
PSG to do something.
When was the
Yes,
last
but-
time? 84? That was the last
but-
time we lost the UCL
Who
final.
knows, man?
Yeah, but I do think this will be a 2-0 victory.
for PSG.
Yes, for PSG. I think Dortmund. Don't get me wrong. I like what they've done. They have to be realistic. They have to know where they are. They have to know the type of team they are. And I just feel like this is a very bad matchup because look, PSG had chances, guys. They had like 4 or 5 good chances. 4 or 5 good chances, and even the two chances they had, it hit the bar. So that even shows you a lot. For me, what I think PSG should do is, first of all, please need to take out this guy. What's this guy's name? Barcola. I mean Barcode. Sorry, I call him Barcode. HH calls him Barcode. I call him Barcode too. Barcode is trash. I'm sorry to say this. Barcode is trash. Like I don't know what else to say, but they need to bench that guy, man, and play
For who?
Lee Kangin. I think Lee Kangin would do a much better job than Barcode because
But he's not a winger. Lee Kangin isn't a winger.
On the
though.
wing?
either Lee Kangin or you play Asensio. That's my personal
Oh, God.
opinion.
He ain't playing
Yeah.
Asensio after what he did against Barca.
Asensio in 2024. Yeah.
Asensio.
Yes, because you know why I'm saying this. Let me tell you why. As good as Barcode is, he misses. He misses certain chances. Like there's certain chances where he's supposed to cross the ball, he doesn't cross it, or he will try to, go by it himself and try to shoot, and then he makes a mistake.
Asensio? God, what's
Yeah,
wrong
but
with
he.
you?
but
Barcode
the
played
thing
good
is-
against Dortmund.
He's cooking.
But-
Wait, he's cooking. Asensio scored
But-
against Bayern, if I remember
Bayern.
correctly.
Yes, but the
Yeah.
thing is, but the thing is, in games like this, you need a guy who's experienced, who knows actually what he's doing. And the thing about Barcode
Carlos
is,
Soler
he
on
could-
PSG. Like, what happened to that guy? Carlos Soler.
no. Carlos Soler cannot play on the wing. Carlos Soler cannot play on the wing. But I'm just saying, it's either you get someone else aside from Barcode because he's just not it. I'm sorry, man. And then also, please play Goncalo Ramos. Goncalo Ramos has to start because this Mbappe striker thing isn't working either.
Okay, wait. So if you're saying but if you want Gonzalo Ramos to start, then wouldn't you say Mbappe left wing? Why are you saying Asensio or Bark?
I would start. That's what I'm saying. For me, it would be Mbappe left wing. If they want to play barcode, you can play maybe Mbappe left wing, striker Gonzalo Ramos, and then the right wing would be obviously barcode. I hate barcode because the thing is, you can scan him, but when you scan him and it doesn't work, his scanning him is useless. So
you know how to say Mbappe's name, right? You know how to say Mbappe's name.
I don't care, bro. He's representing BLM. He's representing BLM. That's all that matters.
He's not. He's only half black though.
No, he's Cameroon. He's Cameroon. Anyways,
He plays for France though.
He plays
he's
for
Cameroon.
France, so-
He's Cameroon. He's Cameroon. He went to Cameroon. I saw the pictures. I saw everything.
Or he chose
I saw
France.
that.
He
He
chose
chose French
France.
though.
Yeah, his father is Cameroonian, so he's Cameroon. That's all I know.
He chose France.
Anyways,
though.
Oh my God, Kwa.
we're not gonna go back and forth. He's Cameroonian. That's all I know. That's all I know. Yeah, BLM, man, BLM, saving BLM. But yeah, 2-0.
All right. Romans, bro. Dortmund, PSG.
Okay, so my thing, it just depends on something, right? Will Kylian Mbappe show up? That's for me what decides this. If Mbappe shows up, it's gonna be 3-1 Paris.
He's never decided
don't
any of
show
the
up-
UCL ties.
Okay, so I'm hearing he's not gonna show up. So I'm gonna go with 1-1. Dortmund go through. Because I don't rate Donnarumma, to be honest. I think he's got a very big bozo gene in him. The loss of Hernandez is big for me. We saw what Sancho did to Nuno Mendes, so that's concerning.
That guy, bro. Sancho cooked him.
Yeah, send him back to Portugal. But yeah, Marquinhos, he also has a bozo moment. Like I always remember that game against Real Madrid.
Marquinhos did play good last leg. He was probably their best
He
performer.
did, right? But like, I don't know. It's just something about him. I just don't trust him. Skriniar's
hear you.
good. Their midfield, I think their midfield's a little overrated for me. Like Enrique, I think just gets the best out of those players. But when you hear the names like Vitinha and Carlos Soler and whoever else plays there, I don't get scared like that.
Fab
And then
Zaire Emery.
yeah, I don't really get
Zaire Emery's been awful.
Fabian. Yeah, he's not that.
He's been awful this season.
Yeah, that's the thing. It just depends on Mbappe for me. Like if he can show up and get out of Hummels' pocket, which is weird to be in the first place, it'll be 3-1 Paris. If you don't show up, I think it'll be 1-1.
Remember the last Euros? Hummels pocketed Mbappe. Remember that? That was
Like-
weird. I don't know.
like-
Hummels is
Yeah,
weird, bro.
What's wrong with Mbappe? Seriously.
Mbappe's weird, bro. Mbappe's a weird guy.
He's a
This is
bum,
weird.
man.
This
He's
is a
a
weird
bum.
sport.
He's a
Bro,
World Cup merchant, let's say.
Bro, and by the way,
Mbappe's a-
right, I watch HH's streams and stuff. If Mbappe gets knocked out to Dortmund, he's low key finished. I think he's finished. Because
Bro,
this is the worst Dortmund team I've seen in a long
It's a
time.
legacy hit. I'm sorry, this is a legacy hit against
It is.
Dortmund to get knocked out.
Bro, this is a bad.
Yeah, especially to
Dortmund, this is a
Terzic,
bad.
too.
This is a
God.
bad door. Like I know they've been different in the Champions League this season, but bro, if we didn't get the 5th Champions League spot, these guys wouldn't be in the Champions League next season.
Guys, we're talking about
Yeah.
someone with 42 goals in his last 42 games.
But if I really,
Exactly.
like Mbappe, he wasn't that impressive last game.
Bro, this is the thing with Mbappe. Like, I watch League and I'll comment on this thing, bro. Bro, this guy, we talk
There's a
about
Marseille
Bruno's.
fan speaking anyway.
We talk about Bruno's Fugazi GA performances.
Yeah.
The amount of Fugazi GA performances Kylian Mbappe has in Ligue 1. I've seen him get pocketed by the most random right back from Brest, from Nice Biscuits, from athlete's foot, and then he'll somehow.
Kenny Lala. I remember Kenny Lala on FIFA.
I remember him getting pocketed by the most random guys. He gets a tapping out of nowhere. He scores a shot out of nowhere. Like, bro,
I'll
If-
explain. Like, listen.
Mbappe isn't a constant threat for 90 minutes. He drifts in and out of games. When he does do something, meaningful, it's a match-winning, it's a match-winning trait. But, like, he's not a guy who's going to go at you for 90 minutes, bro. I won't be surprised if Mbappe gets pocketed the next game, but then gets 2 opportunities, 2 goals, and PSG are through. Like,
He did it against Barca in the
yeah,
second leg.
exactly.
But you
And
know something, guys.
like,
This
yeah, Corey.
this Champions League, right? It's screaming Dortmund winning it. I don't know why.
Or you just said it screaming in
bro.
I thought you said
Like
2-0
I can
PSG.
see those two narratives. I can see those two narratives.
You need the brick drop. You need the brick
So wait, Corey, you're telling me Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, one of those two is not winning the Champions League?
I think it's coming from either the PSG and Dortmund side. That's how I see it.
Wait, there's the only way that happens is if we get to the final.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Madrid is not. But you predicted Madrid to go through.
Yeah, because I'm
So that means
crossing
you
my
have
fingers.
either Dortmund or PSG beating Real Madrid in the final.
So that's
Bro,
going to
that
be
would
the
be
team.
that would be one of the biggest achievements in like football history.
That's
If you
never
beat Real
gonna
Madrid.
I
That's
get
what
even
I'm
more
telling you.
pissed off.
Yeah,
I feel like if you beat Real Madrid in a final, your Champions League should be gold. Because, like, no
I
one's done
agree.
that.
yeah.
Nah,
Varun,
Dortmund are not
Varun.
PSG a UCL final without us.
PSG Dortmund, bro.
Okay, I just want to. Okay, I'll just touch on a few things. I can explain Mbappe's let's not call it ghosting. I can explain his lack of will. So Enrique has been subbing him out 45 minutes, right? Are we gonna assume that that doesn't have an effect on his morale? He must be feeling,
It
must
shouldn't
be-
matter.
Are you
Nah.
saying morale tax?
Nah,
Yes. Yes.
it's
Oh
No.
my god.
I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's saying.
I don't care. No,
Who's
if
half-
you're
half
the best
satire?
player in the world, then there's no excuses for you when a club needs you to show up. So
Okay.
no.
With that being said, if he drops a brick performance on Tuesday, I think Perez needs to have. I think we need to.
Varun, I don't know who you are. I'm sorry, but if Mbappe has a brick performance, I'm putting Vinny ahead of him. It's that simple.
No,
Vinny's ahead of him in that book.
Vinny is already ahead of him.
Varun's a Real Madrid fan. What were you about to say?
I was about to say we should renegotiate terms. I think we were gonna give him like 200 million signing bonus. I don't know about that.
200?
Something
That's
like
crazy.
something
That's
You
crazy.
know,
crazy.
he comes with a lot of marketing.
Yeah.
that's
Okay, wait.
still crazy.
So someone was like, I think Core was hating on Barcola. Yeah, I see Barcola as, I think Barcola can. I see him like a Dembele, but
Yeah,
Barcola is like what 19, 20? So he's
young.
unrefined. He's raw. It's okay.
it's too raw.
Bro, he's
He reminds
19.
me of Doku. He reminds me of Doku. You know Jeremy Doku. That's how he is too. You know.
Okay, and the second thing I want to say was since the first leg against Barca, everyone was on Nuno Mendes' dick, bro. Everyone hyped up Nuno Mendes. I don't really think he's that sound. Like, I
He's
think
actually good, I think.
To
Really?
be honest, he's been consistent, Liga, and I'll say that. He's been very consistent. Like, I think he's just a bad game for him, bro.
Is
Okay.
he good defensively? Is he one of these bad defenders?
Yeah, he's a better defender than the likes of, your Davieses, your, Trents and all those guys.
I agree.
But he's
That's
not
a pretty
I
low
agree.
benchmark, though.
he's not elite defensively. I'd say that. He's not elite defensively.
Who is these days?
There's very few fullbacks who are actually elite defensively. Even Kyle Walker, he's not elite defensively. He just has
has speed.
recovery pace. Bro,
Yeah.
the amount of positional mistakes that guy makes, like,
Bro, it's
crazy.
Kimmich and Carvajal are probably like the best of actual like.
Mazraoui is also very good
Mazraoui's
defensively,
really good.
in
I
my
like
opinion.
Yeah.
He's
So
overrated.
Varun,
Maguire is overrated. Please
Varun,
don't hype any of
Shut
our
up.
Bayern players.
Corey, don't you
No,
speak.
No, no,
Corey,
no,
don't
no,
you
no, no.
speak.
Listen,
Corey,
listen,
stop
listen, listen,
speaking. No,
listen,
Corey,
listen,
don't you
listen.
dare say that.
No,
Don't you
no,
Or
dare.
listen.
as
No, AK. Listen, listen. I, these Bayern players, right?
wait,
I
what is
agree. I'm saying
Mazraoui
these
is
Bayern
overrated.
players, right? I understand where you guys are coming from, but these guys are not consistent. They'll give you one good game, the next game they go back to their
Look,
bad
Gary was
habits.
injured, Core. He was out for several weeks.
You've never played
I
Nusa
understand.
Mazraoui in
I understand.
a full a good
Paul, we
game,
bought
good
a right
amount of
back,
games though.
and we're playing him at left back, and he's still
I
putting up
understand.
performances like against Real
But
Madrid.
Kimmich
And
Kimmich is miles better than Masraoui as a right back. I'll be honest with you, and it shows because even when
yeah,
he
but
came in,
Kimmich is like top 3 on the planet. It's not easy to beat that.
yes, that's what I'm
Probably top
saying.
2.
The right
You're
back,
saying
the
he's
right
not
back,
top 3. Okay.
the right back. Kimmich is the best. He's our best player. Bayern's best player is Kimmich. I'll be honest with you. It cannot be Mazraoui because Mazraoui, I've seen that guy. He's looked sus at times. I've seen him. I've seen that dude look sus at times, man. I can't trust him. I can't trust him.
Okay.
Okay, Varun, back on track, Varun.
Sorry
Backflow,
about
Varun.
that.
Yeah. I will predict. So, like, I don't know about Nuno Mendes. He's good, but I don't think he's, as you said, elite. I think PSG will concede, but they'll definitely win. Like, they had 2 shots that hit like the inside of the post. It was pretty crazy how like not one of them went in the first like. I think it'll be either 3-1 or 4-2 PSG in 90 minutes.
All right. Greek, bro.
I
Dortmund.
believe
and
that
plus
Dortmund get the job
PSG
done.
PSG didn't have a game this weekend, guys. You know that, right?
Yeah, but like we've said that a bunch. That doesn't really matter. Like we've said that sometimes. Oh, one team has more rest, and then the team that had rest came out looking flat. So I mean, you can't really. Greek.
I actually think Dortmund get the job done in 90. I say 2-1
Wow.
Dortmund because
Okay.
I understand as a team, I don't see a Di Maria or a Verratti and a Neymar. And let's not forget, these dudes were a dodgy penalty call away against Newcastle from being in the Europa League as we speak. Like, I don't have a reason to trust them. They faced the
Dortmund should have-
Barcelona. That
Dortmund should have
folded.
had a penalty. Remember, Dortmund should have actually had a
Dortmund
penalty.
still had a penalty too. Yeah.
They have Al Khelaïfi, you know how it is. But I think that also we're forgetting. It's the same reason Bayern Madrid is still a competition. In terms of the goalkeeper and the striker, I think Dortmund are clear in both these areas. Dude, PSG strikers don't even start. They didn't start against Barcelona or Dortmund. I trust Fulkrug more than both their strikers. I trust Kobel more than Donnarumma, at least in shot stopping. And the pressure's on PSG to win. Like they're at home, and it's only a 1-goal deficit. That's not tie over. And I don't trust their Dortmund are going to do some stupid things over 90 minutes. PSG are going to do a lot of stupid things over 90 minutes with that front line because they haven't found a way to get the best out of Mbappe. It was Neymar that was really making things work in that front line. So we saw Stanisic pocket him last year.
Stanisic likes playing against Mbappe.
Like we've seen Mbappe he's been phased out of games multiple times. So I think that as a team, he's going to have to get carried for parts of it in order for them to go through. And I think Dortmund are more likely to take their chances.
2-1.
And it's a UCL final at Wembley too. It's the only reason I'm watching this Bayern Madrid game. A German manager from Bayern set to leave end of the season too. Dortmund beat the odds in that semifinal as well 10 years ago, just like we did.
The finals is PSG Real Madrid. I'm letting you guys know this.
We'll see, Core. We'll see. AK. Dortmund PSG, AK.
I'll go with a PSG win. I think 2-0. I'd say to PSG. I think. I mean, Dortmund for me, they look very good. But I just feel like when the going gets tough, it's in Paris and all that. I just feel like PSG will pull something out of the bag somehow. So
Okay. I think here's the thing. I think Dortmund. The key for PSG here is I want to take it back to the first leg in Spain against Atleti. Dortmund were getting mauled. Dortmund was getting mauled and outplayed by Atleti. But you know what changed in that game? Atleti gave Dortmund hope. They let Dortmund have one chance. You give Dortmund away from home, if you let them know that, oh, you could play how you usually play, they will play and they will challenge you away from home, at your home. The key for PSG here, in my opinion, is you from the first minute need to peg Dortmund back and don't show them the light. Don't show them that there's a light at the end of the tunnel because they will build on that. They did that against Atleti. They made one chance against Atleti in that second half, and then boom, the floodgates open. Chance after chance after chance, and they ended up dominating the last 30 minutes of the game. For PSG, they have to have a disciplined performance. You can't show Dortmund a side of your goal. Like, it's okay for them to have shots, but you can't show them that they could cut through your defense like they were the last game. You need to lock Sancho down. You need to ruin his confidence in that game, which is going to be tough for Nuno Mendes to do. So, for me, I think just PSG is going to win solely because I think they'll create the same amount of chances. And this time, I just don't see how they're going to go and miss 4 or 5 point-blank opportunities again.
Hokage, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
At Bayern Munich right now, would you take this version of Sancho or Sane?
Jaden.
Sancho fits the way Bayern play. If you look at the way Bayern play, Sancho fits Bayern's football. We like to have possession of the ball. So
if I'm getting the Sancho from last game consistently, Sancho. But it depends on what you're
Just say
saying.
like Dortmund Sancho, you've seen him at Dortmund versus Leroy Sané.
Okay, it depends. If it's second half of the season, it's Sane. Give me Sancho. I'll pay 100 mil for him, whatever. But if it's first half of the season, Sane, I take Sane.
Yeah, but we've gone through this story like 3 years straight, and we know what Sane we get.
Yeah.
No, I'm going Sancho. Sancho, Musiala, Kane as a front line is the only reason I can care about next season.
Oh my god.
Because next season, let's be real. This is our biggest game for the next 2 years.
Can we talk about the rumors about our manager after the UCL talk?
What, Ten Hag?
Definitely. Let's talk about that.
I don't know this.
Wait, what are we talking about?
You're getting the hog?
Listen, I'm losing my fucking mind.
Wait, what happened? What are we talking about?
The manager.
Okay, yeah, let's move on.
Apparently, you're saying you're getting Ten Hag.
Let's move on to the manager, bro.
Guys, before we start, look at my thing. Look at my thing. That's our new manager right there.
Ten Heisenberg.
Okay, who is our manager gonna be, bro? This is the last topic. Who? Tuchel, bro. Tuchel doesn't want it. I mean, I heard Tuchel open the door, but I don't think. I think Tuchel's done with.
You shut the door.
I think Tuchel's done with FC Hollywood. Fucking what's his face? Zidane doesn't even want to answer questions about Bayern. Fucking Flick doesn't want to come back for some reason. Nagelsmann snubbed us. Rocket Ralph snubbed us. I don't know who the hell. Eric Ten Hag. Hell no.
It's all coming down to Miroslav Klose.
Wait, what about Nagelsmann?
Nagelsmann already.
Yeah, I know you don't like it.
I don't know who is going to be our manager. I'll let you guys talk about it right now. But, bro, for me, my favorite, lure Emery out of Aston Villa. Lure him out of that fucking shit club, Aston Villa.
He signed an extension.
He signed
an extension.
Pay them off. That's the only goalie. I mean, that's the only manager out of all the other ones that have already rejected us that I'd bring in.
Can I talk on the manager talk?
Yeah.
review the whole fucking saga. Okay, we have a horrible season, a stinking season. This is the worst Bayern team in the last decade. Okay, so we say it doesn't work with Tuchel. Let's just get rid of him without having a replacement, by the way, because we think we're getting Alonso. We're talking with Alonso, and he said, "No, I'm gonna stay at Leverkusen." They gave me the first chance. That would be unloyal just to leave him high and dry. I understand that it's the right thing to do for him. Okay, so what's next? Always next to us, Julian Nagelsmann. And we negotiate. It's going well, everything is cleared, and then boom, he said, "Fuck you guys! You fired me. You humiliated me. I'm not coming back to this disaster of a club who looks like, uh, the board is a mess. This team is a mess. It's too complicated to do right now. Call me when you are more cleared." So, who are going next? Rocket Wife. Okay, Rocket Wife hasn't managed in how many years for a club since he's fired? National team and club team is a whole lot of different. We go to Ralph, we negotiate, it's looking good, and boom, he says he's staying. We cannot get the manager, okay? What the fuck is that we go to every manager, then Zinedine Zidane is saying Bayern who? Who is this team? Bayern who? I'm fucking losing my mind because of this sport. They cannot negotiate. They're not country manager. I'm a member. I'm voting them out. I have voting rights. I don't trust. On Hernes, maybe there was a time where we could say maybe Tuchel. He's a bad he's a cup manager. He doesn't work in the league, but maybe Tuchel, we're gonna stay another season and find the right manager. What says Hönes, our president, opens his mouth and talks absolutely trash about Tuchel. And Tuchel said, "Nah, fuck you guys. I'm not staying with this mess." So there's no manager available. And now we want to go to Ten Heisenberg, who has the worst season with Man United ever. Are you kidding me? No! What the fuck is wrong with the sport? What is wrong with Heiner,
Samasi,
Erbel,
Samasi,
all these fuckers we hired from RB Leipzig and Mönchengladbach who are ruining? I thought
Samasi,
Oliver Kahn and Brazil had been the worst
Samasi,
thing that happened to Bayern. Now these idiots run the club. I'm done with this. I'm done.
Samasi. You know something, right? I actually do think that Gladbach has put a curse in our club. I really do believe so. I think Gladbach has put a curse. I don't know why. I said it. I said something about this Max Ebo guy. I don't trust this guy, man. I really don't trust him. And guys, as much as you might hate me for what I'm gonna say,
Cole, if you
I,
say close it again, I want Puya to kick you out.
Core,
If you say
don't
close
do
it
it to me,
again,
bro.
This,
no.
this is
Listen,
the
No,
worst
let
topic
him
of
cook, man.
conversation in
Let
this
him
chat.
cook. Let him cook.
listen.
do not let him cook. Ukage, do not let him cook.
I always cook. I always cook. Anyways, we are so arrogant. That is my problem with this Bayern board. They are so arrogant. You see Hansi Flick, right? He's on the market. He's still looking for a club.
He doesn't
This
want
guy,
Bayern. He said
no.
nowhere.
That's not it. That's not it. The problem is this Hunes guy. He's so
Exactly.
arrogant to the point where I'm thinking to myself, bro, you see what he's done with these players. 90% of the players are the same players that are in the 2020 season. He can do something with these. He can get the best out of these players because at the moment we want a manager not only for Champions League, but we want a manager who can compete for League and Champions League. But funny enough, Hunes has been ruling it out and saying, "Oh no, we don't want Flick. Flick, what's it? Flick's tenure in Germany is the reason why we don't want him because he did bad in Germany, and the Germany training camp was far away and so forth. I get it, but that was only one instance. That's international. International is totally different from club football. Can you at least give the guy a chance? That's why I'm so upset. I'm so upset because we have this guy who we know what we're gonna get from him in the managerial, but we don't want to go that route. We don't want to go that route. We brought you Pinkins back for a second stint. Why? What is the? I'm really upset. This Hunes guy, I'm sorry, but I'm really upset about him because what he's doing is really tarnishing the club. It's really tarnishing the club.
You need to be mad at Khan. You need to be mad at Khan and Brazo.
But
Because
who hired both of them?
I'm not mad.
It comes
I'm
down
not.
to
No,
Holmes.
actually,
these guys
no.
aren't supposed to be involved. Those two were so bad that
Mhm.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge and Uli Hoeneß had to come back, and Daddy had to come back home to make sure the house is operating correctly.
Hokage, it was Uli Hoeneß that put Brazo where he is in the first place.
Exactly. Exactly.
That idiot who's having one interview after another about Bayern Munich. Can you shut the fuck up already? You got Oliver Kahn. He did another interview.
Calm
This
down,
dude
calm down.
cannot shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
it's the biggest thing that happened
These guys
was
talk too much. Like, look at the list of AK shared this list. These are who's on the market: Lampard, Potter, Yogi Low, Hansi Flick,
Lamps
Antonio
to
Conte.
Bayern, bro. Lamps to
Bro.
Bayern.
Lamps
Nah,
to
bro.
oh my
Bayern,
god,
mate.
this is
Bro.
Lamps to Bayern might kill. I might kill myself if
Jose
this
bro. We're
Mourinho,
linked
no
to
thanks.
Lopetegui. That's
Yo,
a joke.
Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo. Come on.
Lopetegui, no thanks. Gattuso, no thanks. Niko Kovac, never again.
Never again.
No, this is why
You want Maurizio Sarri?
Oh, Jesse Marsh. Jesse Marsh.
this is why this is the worst topic of this whole conversation because talking about next season is nothing short of a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
That's why I care so much.
it's
This
the
Madrid
era-
game is all that
So
matters.
scared.
This is our next
It's the
season.
era
Right here.
game.
Can I share something with you guys? Just look at this. Let me just put this out there.
No, don't give us hope.
No, it's not
Don't do
happening.
that.
Don't give us hope. Nah, it ain't happening.
I would take
Yeah.
you. What's funny?
What is this?
Remember the way people thought about this dude all those years ago?
Yeah.
I'd beg for him today.
Yeah.
I'd beg.
I would
I would
pray
do
to God for
anything.
him. I hate him,
Yeah.
but for Bayern Munich,
Guardiola, huh?
I would pray him.
Samasi, that guy helped us turn this league into a
crazy
farmers
thing is,
league. Bring
right?
him back.
If we actually got Pep Guardiola, that means we went from Ralph Ragnick to Pep Guardiola. Like that just kind of exposes the board even more.
No, but the board is not going to. The board has already given us the evidence. Like, listen, you have to look at the whole body of work. And what I've heard is names like Ranić, De Zerbi, Lopetegui, Ten Hag. So I don't want to hear about Guardiola. That's just the reality. And that's the main issue I have. It's like, I'm not surprised. It's Leipzig people at our boardroom level.
These
But-
losers,
That's
it's
a
Leipzig.
dream, bro. That's a dream.
They
But
don't know.
it's
It's Bayern.
Bro,
It's Bayern
All I'm
Munich.
saying,
How hard is to hire as a manager?
But
when you're
Samasi,
Bayern
it's all Uli Hoeneß though, because at the end of the day, these dudes are just yes men to Uli Hoeneß. Like Hoeneß, you know that he pulls all the strings.
Brazil was a puppet for Uli Hoeneß. That's what Brazil.
Samasi, you hear the things this guy said about Tuchel while we have a semifinal.
Bro, why would he say those things? Why? Like, what's the
I can't.
Exactly.
Exactly. Hokage.
And it's gonna buy him at the back. It's gonna buy him back. I'm telling you.
Call cannot talk. Do you know Succession, the TV show? Do you know the father, the main man, who was a bitter old man who cannot let go of his empire?
That's
Uli Hoeneß. This Uli Hoeneß cannot let go of Bayern Munich. So he hires this yes man who do what he wants. He wanted to. He don't want Tuchel at all at Bayern. So he set all this things to interview. So Tuchel cannot stay. That's all. This Tuchel who knows a lot of things. An idiot he isn't. So that's all he did with this interview. So Tuchel never gonna be Bayern manager ever again.
It's actually relieving, though. It's bad timing. It's immature, and it hurts our reputation as a club. But I'm happy to not have Tuchel another season because I can't go through this again,
Yeah.
which will happen. Because all we talk
Yeah.
about are the injuries with this dude, and we're gonna get injuries next season as well. So we can't go through this again. We'll take a gamble.
What becomes scary is if we get a new manager, same shit happens, then we're in a Manchester United situation. It might be
This
the
is
player.
why I wanted to actually get Renick, only because when it fails, because it will fail, you can just sack him very easily. Because I've always wanted Jurgen Klopp to be the next dude, and that's
Never. I don't
minimum a
think
year
that'll
away.
happen. No
He
way.
had-
We just
I'm sorry,
Nah,
he had Bayern too much.
Samasi
Yeah.
money talks, money talks.
Money talk.
And
Yeah.
this dude
Yeah.
has already got his whole Premier League legacy cooked. At this point, he'll be happy to play for the big dogs rather than go to Dortmund and get your players stolen from you.
Bro, I honestly don't. I think he's gonna take the years off management, and after the next World Cup, he'll be Germany manager. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't think he's built for this
I-
club shit anymore. I don't.
I mean, all we need as the next manager, all he has to do is be an upgrade on Tuchel, right? Like,
Yeah.
is the benchmark
Who
that
out
high?
there is an upgrade?
I
Hansi
mean, if I'm honest
Hansi
with you,
Flick an
this is absolutely.
Okay, who else?
But
No.
Uli Hoeneß is not going to take it.
Emery.
Emery's an upgrade.
Emery,
Actually,
yeah, probably.
probably left. This is better
Emery's
than-
the same thing as Tuchel, boy. The
He's-
cup
yeah.
manager.
I don't know if Emery's a complete upgrade. I don't know.
They
I'm
have some
telling you,
style of
Closer
play,
is the
man. We have
answer, man.
nothing.
Closer is the answer, but you guys aren't listening. It is what
Uli
it is.
Hoeneß is not bringing in closer.
Totally.
What about
No. I'm saying, like, even if you're not gonna bring him as head coach, like, please, like, can he be assistant? I actually
No,
liked him
keep
better
him
as
as
an
a-
assistant.
what about Maurizio Sarri?
No.
The board wouldn't look for that because you also need the
Yeah.
language barrier to be
Yeah.
correct because they want someone who
No,
speaks
that's
German or
the
English.
language
This is why
barrier
I
He knows
annoys
English,
me
no?
the most.
Sarri knows English, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, then maybe, but
I
this
think they're
board
gonna
seems
get
obsessed
someone-
with
I think-
some
I think
German
they're gonna get
people.
someone that knows
Touch.
German. To be honest,
Sebastian Hoeneß. How about that guy?
too early.
Nah, he's
He
already
will
extended.
be
He's
Bayern
extended
manager.
already.
I think
He
it
will be
was
Bayern manager in
Samasi.
the future.
Samasi
Sebastian Hoeneß
tweeted.
will be Bayern
He'll probably, honestly, he'll probably be the Bayern manager after whoever we get this year.
Samasi
how
tweeted
about-
his
something.
contract with Stuttgart.
Look,
How about
I'm not saying I want this guy, but I think
Samasi
we're getting Ten
tweeted.
Hag. I'm gonna keep it
Samasi
real.
tweeted.
God
Samasi
no.
tweeted.
God no.
Samasi
How
There's
tweeted.
no way.
He
Kofeld.
knows German
Florian
and English.
Kofeld,
He's
yeah.
been at Bayern before.
We sent this dude bottom of the group in the Champions League with Copenhagen and Galatasaray, and the board's gonna look at him. We sent him there.
Hey,
What
man,
about,
I don't make these rules. I'll just
a
follow them.
1 year deal for Uncle Mo.
I would do it. Fuck it.
I would do it.
I will.
What-
For
what-
a
what-
1 year
what-
deal, I'll
what-
take it.
Next season will be mess. Let's be it at least.
If he leaves at the end of the season, I'll do it. But it's also
Yeah.
like all I'm asking for, honestly speaking, is just for us to have a style of play. You know, under Hansi
Play,
Flick, we
yeah.
knew how he'd play week in, week out.
Play
It's just like-
exactly.
We can't go into every season where it depends on the UCL and nothing else because most
Yeah.
of our games this season haven't been fun to watch. It's like, unless we win the UCL, there's nothing memorable
Yeah.
to take from the season. No entertainment.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I
Leverkusen are
agree.
winning the league. Like, we know this, right? We know that
Mhm.
we're not bringing in someone who's going to overtake Alonso from what I'm seeing so far.
Unless
So
Leverkusen
you
team
need-
gets stripped. If Leverkusen's team gets stripped this summer, I'm not sure, but I don't think it will.
It's there, bro. Why would the players leave?
I mean, Taw's already
They're
linked to
going
Bayern.
back to
Boniface is already linked to
Money,
places.
money talks.
This is
money
another
talks.
issue, man.
Frimpong
This-
to United. Palacios is being linked to places like.
yeah, but they have to accept
Money-
it at the
money
end of the
talks.
day.
I mean,
if they're happy
like-
to stay, they'll stay.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off too. Why are we linked to
what
top? Like
happened? What
again,
happened to Bayern is depressing as fuck. It looks like it happened to Juve or Man United. a
Well,
giant.
Samasi, to be fair, we're in the one period of time where we genuinely cannot get one of the best managers in the world. Like we spent the last 10 years getting the best manager on the market. Like Guardiola coming
Yeah.
in back in
And
2013, that was a shock. That's probably
Yeah.
that's even more crazy than Harry Kane coming here, which is probably the second
Yeah.
craziest thing to happen.
By the way, it wasn't the right move for both of them. We should have at least Hankes and at least 3 seasons after and then get Guardiola.
It was what it was. I mean, at the time, I can't blame them. It's an ambitious move.
Yeah.
You can't blame them for
No,
what
no,
you saw
no,
at
no.
Barca.
But guys, the arrogance,
By
the
the
arrogance.
way,
If we solve this arrogance in the board,
can I say my idea for the next manager?
Go for it.
okay.
One season, bring Heinkes out at the retirement.
Nah, let him rest.
No,
Let him
no,
rest.
he's
Don't
done.
put him
He's
in the
done.
Not this
You
card
club
He's
again.
me.
done.
You
The
club
He's
eternal,
me.
done.
the,
He's
SMS,
done. He's done.
the
Leave,
eternal
leave
rest
him alone.
Yeah,
The
leave him
eternal
alone.
rest-
He's finished, man.
Yup, don't hang up the phone. Don't hang up the phone. We're calling you. We're
No,
calling you.
Your Pikers can't walk into this
Yo,
match.
yo, Hankins,
78
I know
years
you're not
old,
watching, man,
Samasi.
but you gotta
He's
disconnect your
78 years
landlines
old.
real
We're
quick.
desperate. We're
Samasi,
desperate. Okay. Desperate
we can't have a manager who needs to be put on oxygen on the
Well,
sideline.
Exactly.
he might
Yeah. Like,
die.
come on.
He might genuinely pass
Yeah.
away after that.
Yeah. What if he passes away?
Gonna
He
tell me
will
we're
see
gonna not
Goretzka in training and he will pass out. Like,
That's
come
all,
on
yeah.
now.
Lukaku is gonna see the flaws. He's gonna
Bro,
pick
that's
the
so
right
true.
players. We're gonna have a style of play. You're gonna win the league with Yup. We're gonna win the league with Yup.
He's gonna watch our players play and he's gonna have a heart attack. Like, come
He's
on, let's
gonna
just
watch
leave him
Goretzka.
alone.
He's like, oh, my.
It's
No,
so
no,
sad
no.
Leave
too
him
After
alone.
because
that
Muller and
season,
Neuer are leaving too. Like Muller and
After
Neuer's last
Yeah,
season,
yeah,
it's looking
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
It's
Really
sad.
looking bad. Yeah.
78, bro. He was born the year of World War II ended. You can't do that, Samasi. That's
That's
illegal.
yes,
crazy.
I
He
know.
came back once.
Yes,
It's more
yes,
than
you
enough.
can.
It's more
Yes,
than
you
enough.
can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You
Bro
can.
You
was born
remember
when his
that loss
country
when
was
he was there. The
surrendering.
second time around, when Ulreich did that thing against Madrid. Remember? That was his
That
second
piece
stint.
of
Like
shit, Ulreich.
You know
I
what's
still
funny?
hate you for it.
Bro, I still don't know what is the name of what Ulreich did? Like, what was he doing? I
listen,
still don't
all
know.
I know
what
is
happened.
if I see that thing
Sabotage.
again, then he's gonna
Sabotage.
pass out this time around. If he sees something
Yeah.
like that again.
It was
Yeah.
sabotage. And after
Yeah,
after
actually,
one season,
to
Jupp
this
can
day, I
have
still don't know what he was doing.
after one season, Jupp where he wins the league in the cup against this invincible Leverkusen team. He retires for real this time, and then we get Alonso or Pep or Klopp, one of them three.
The
I
thing
need
is,
City to get
Alonso
them
wants to go
115
to Real
charges.
Madrid. Alonso wants to go to Real Madrid. That's the thing.
We don't know yet. If they
Bro.
could just keep Carlo. We don't know yet.
You guys still haven't given me a good manager name now. There's nothing good.
There
out
isn't
There
one. We
is
I
nothing.
already
There's
told
There's
you.
no
It's,
one.
There's nothing.
There's no one, bro.
listen,
I don't know.
Try and get Arteta out of us now about that.
hold
No,
on. How
No,
about the?
I'm
We need a
sorry,
Champions
but
League winner.
is
Why would he leave
dumb.
Arsenal?
All right.
so
Out of the
dumb.
choices, how about the Girona manager?
No,
Yeah.
inexperienced. Bro, I need Champions League. Bro, that's why I'm not.
Hey,
against
Yeah,
Big
you're
Bro.
talking Champions League experience, right?
Wait.
Champions League winning experience, right? Just ready for this name. How about Xavi Hernandez?
No, as a manager.
Everybody
UCL
says that.
quarterfinals, man. Respect
There's
him.
some
Xavi Hernandez.
Bayern
What league is
fans
he?
that's happened.
Are
I
you
don't
crazy?
mean
Let's have a rule here. We can't take managers that we've grouped.
Yeah.
For real.
So
bro.
that's Ten
Hey,
Hag
hey,
out, and that's Xavi out.
No,
Like
yeah.
if we sent them
all
to
I'll
Europa
say is
League, then no.
he did knock out Real Madrid with a bunch of kids. That's all I'll say.
Okay. Is Yogi Love an option or no? Yogi Bear's
No,
not an option, right?
No.
Yogi Bear's
I
No, he's
wouldn't
not.
take him either.
No.
Oh,
I have
Okay,
a
okay.
question. What happened to
Bro,
Deserve?
with all
Yeah,
those
international
cameras on him, he's
manager.
gonna get caught again.
yeah.
De Zerbi
International.
is not built for Bayern, bro. He's
What
not built.
about
Yeah.
No,
what's
he's
his
no,
name?
no.
I will take the Zerbi.
What
No,
his
no,
name?
no.
Everyone?
Greek, you wouldn't.
Let's
No,
let's
he
be
would
honest
not.
He's
here.
former
He would
Saudi
not.
coach. He's a former Saudi
He's
coach.
a he's a worse Nagelsmann. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he is a worse bro. Nagelsmann. Oh,
Well,
Nagelsmann.
guys,
want
you know something, right? I have an idea.
Well, now we
Maybe
wish
what we can
Nagelsmann
do,
said yes, because look where we are now.
maybe
Nah,
what we
he's.
can
I
do
wouldn't.
is, right? We can wait for Euros, and after the Euros, when the Euros is done, if let's say Germany gets knocked out of the group, bro, Nagelsmann is still open. He can actually
I
get
refuse
fired
that
by
logic
Germany.
only
No, but the
because
thing is,
we are
Core,
not getting
the
Flick
thing
for
is
that
this.
reason.
You know the funny thing is, right? He has a clause in his contract that if Germany get grouped, he gets fired.
Exactly. Yeah.
Core, no, Core, hold on, Core. I can't. Core,
Sophie
I am not sacrificing another group stage exit for Bayern. Like Germany needs to make semifinals.
No,
Yeah.
we're not listening to one fact here, and that's that Hansi Flick is not being considered because of what he did for Germany.
Exactly.
So that shouldn't apply to
Yeah.
him either. It's not
Yeah.
fair that Nagelsmann comes back if he gets grouped with Germany.
Yeah.
Hansi
And plus,
Flick's
we
not
need.
being considered because of Uli Hoeneß. Like,
Yeah,
his-
but
Uli
I'm just
Hoeneß
saying that
is
they have to keep their logic consistent. You know, I understand it's Uli mainly
well,
because
there is
Uli
no
wants.
logic. They went after two young managers and then decided to give the job to a 65-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, there's no
Yeah,
consistency with this
but
group.
it's also important to note that we need to have our next manager set by the end of May because I'm not wasting any time in this transfer window. If we're not going to have a good season in terms of a manager, at least make sure the players are in for the next dude. Because, listen, no one's talking about it yet. I am scared as hell if we don't beat Madrid because Harry Kane could be on his way out.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that's
I agree.
keeping us anywhere relevant right now. Because
Yeah.
what this
Way
guy's
out.
doing in his first season, I can only imagine what he does in a better system. But for that to happen, you
Yeah.
need to keep him.
Yeah,
He's
what
not
about
going
the
to
what about
stay.
the interim
If we go
coach?
2 years trophyless, absolutely no chance.
80,
He'll just put in
80,
a transfer request and dip.
80.
Is the
Yeah.
is the Bayern is the Bayern B team coach like the under 23s good or is too early? To
Oh, Randy Marek.
There's no
Randy-
way this
Randy
is how
Marek
we
is
approach a
a-
season like this. The board does not have the shame to do that.
Randy Marek is a Dortmund guy. He used to coach Dortmund. Like, he used to be part of Edin Terzic and all that, but I don't really rate him. I don't think he's gonna.
Nah, you can't give me the B team coach being the Bayern Munich manager.
He ain't bet.
Yeah.
He ain't Pep.
It's just
Yeah, that
Or,
guy is.
or maybe guys, you can go for Patrick Herman or Herland Gerland. What do you guys say about that? Herman Gerland or Patrick Herman?
So,
This
so
is
we're not
actually a
getting
joke,
Hansi
man.
Flick, but we're gonna get his assistant.
I mean, they know the club inside and out, though. I ain't gonna hold you. They know the club inside.
Herman.
Bro,
Yeah.
Eric Dyer knows the club inside and out now.
No,
Like,
please.
that doesn't
If
make
you
sense.
get Hansi Flick, bro, imagine Upamecano and Hansi Flick's highline.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
Imagine the link
Oh god.
in Hansi Flick's system. Imagine Eric Dyer trying to cover 60 yards.
Oh god.
No, please,
oh god.
please.
The nightmares
Nah,
You're gonna get
started.
exposed.
Let's
You
not
can
Oh,
disrespect Hansi Flick though. Hansi Flick probably dealt with a worse team overall because David Alaba as a center back was a spy. We had no
Yeah.
midfield either. We lost Thiago. We lost Perisic.
that's true.
We eventually went on and lost major players over time.
No, but
Coutinho
Alaba has
too.
pace.
No,
Alaba
over the
has
last
pace.
4
Now,
years.
Upamecano and Kim Min Jae are pretty
Can I
fast center
say-
backs.
Can I say something?
Yeah, true,
Over
true. Yeah.
the last 4 years, Bayern made one mistake after another. We were 2020. We won the treble, and we don't back Hansi Flick. We don't buy him the players he want, or Bayern were close to the same talent, same age bracket.
He wanted Werner and Havertz that season,
profile.
and we didn't go.
No,
Yeah.
but it's not about what he wants though. The board has to
Yeah.
actually give him something besides
Assistant.
bonus
I
art.
just-
So Thiago will never
Okay,
replace
so
him.
would you take
He's
Werner and Havertz or take Choupo-Moting and Bonassar?
Oh my,
Yeah.
that's the worst transfer window ever.
Oh, I just got
Yeah.
mine.
Okay.
That was
After
bad.
winning a treble, that's how you spend your window. That's
Yeah.
the
I just
biggest
got
joke.
mine.
After that, Hansi Flick wants to leave because he's fighting with Brazil, who's a puppet with Hoeneß. So it's actually Hoeneß with Hansi Flick. So, okay. Hansi Flick leaves. Okay, we hire Julian Nagelsmann. We sell Lewandowski. We don't replace Lewandowski. we replace him with Mane, a washed-up Mane, and he's still competing all three competitions, and we sack him for no other reason.
No, that's a bit disingenuous. That's unfair. Pep Guardiola was in all comps every single year, and we said that wasn't good enough. Ancelotti and Jupp Heynckes went to all three competitions. We still walked out winning nothing in a season. So it was still. I still believe he should have been sacked.
Yeah, but fire the guy if we sell those competitions. Don't fire him when we're like trying to do something.
Well, I still think he should have stayed until the end of the season so he can own up to what he wins and loses.
Yeah,
but after Villarreal, I called for his head. I was done with him after that loss.
Yeah.
But still,
that was bad.
It's more. The squad is terrible. There's no balance. How many right backs we have? How many midfielders? The only good thing about Bayern is the future players who are coming up in our under 29 team, and that's it.
I mean, as bad as we say the squad is, the only key issues is the midfield, and we have the money to just focus on the midfield.
Can we
and
get
we have
the
attackers
DM?
on crazy high wages.
Can we get a mature DM?
Samasi, I'm being dead ass. We can just spend the whole summer on this midfield alone, and I would not have a problem because I don't want to do this thing of us selling center backs. You keep blaming on center backs, but you know they're going to spend crazy money on another one, and then you're not going to get the midfielder.
I just don't understand.
Who the fuck is Alvaro? This dude, how many red cards does he have after the Bayern rumors?
That's 100 mil to get that dude.
No.
Bro, we saw what this dude did against PSG. Like, come on, man.
Unpopular opinion. I actually like all of our center backs, but it's that none of them should be held to like this high pedestal. They all have a fair share of mistakes. It is what it is. But I think that they deal with more work than any other team, like because there's the midfield's non-existent. Of course, they're gonna have more work to do.
Yeah.
And because of that, more errors are bound to be made.
Can I say something?
I heard we're interested in Bernardo Silva, guys. What do you guys think about that?
Too old.
Nah, that's also money there as well.
I'm gonna be real. I like Bernardo Silva. He is not what we need right now. We need defensive midfielders ASAP.
We need
Okay, wait, hold on. We do need a defensive, like a solid defensive midfielder, but I wouldn't say he's not the type of player we need. We need technical quality in this Bayern.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wait. So we're linked to Bernardo Silva. All right, just call Pep.
I don't think we are. Core, where did you get that source from? Core, where is your source?
If you go to Twitter, there's someone called Marco Muller. He's
I'll hear it when it comes from Fabrizio. I'll listen to it.
Fabrizio,
I'm looking on Twitter right now.
Wait,
Marco Muller.
I just saw online there's like a manager that Bayern's linked to.
Who?
Would you guys
Why
take
the
him
first thing I see him beefing with?
Hold on, 80.
Would you take Roger Schmidt as your coach? I saw.
Oh my
God!
God.
Shut it down, but nah.
Are you fucking? What is this?
No,
Brother, we eliminated his Benfica side. It's not a good pass.
You're killing me, man. You're killing
What are
me.
these choices, man?
I mean, he was good for Benfica, but this season's been terrible. So.
Didn't Sporting just win the league too? Yeah, he's sold.
Yeah, Sporting won the league.
He won the league today.
Why don't you get the Amorim guy? Why don't you get him? He seems good.
You know what the issue is? It's that I don't want any long-term manager, and that's what Ruben Amorim is. I just want a dude that will come in, he'll fail, get sacked, which is the most likely scenario, and we can actually go for a top manager. Because if Xabi Alonso, for example, it's like Alonso's going to leave, right? And even if we don't get him and he goes to Madrid, then I'll gladly take Carlo back. Like there's something there that I can convince myself.
This is the point. This is exactly why I'm saying, get on your knees and give Tuchel what he wants and let him stay. Because he'll get sacked. We won't win the league.
We can't talk about scenarios that won't happen. It's just not happening. So I just gave up on that idea. It's not.
I could see it.
Uli Hoeneß and Tuchel are not going to change their face.
He fucked us so bad. He doesn't even know
Okay,
how.
okay, Greek. If he never came out and said those comments, would you think it could happen?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it always comes down to him. But even without the comments, the players did publicly back Tuchel.
Yeah.
I thought that he had. Listen, I thought
there's
that
a chance, bro. There's the chance.
I still won't. I still am not going to change how I felt this whole season. Like this only enjoyable run of games has been Arsenal, and maybe the first leg against Madrid, which was a draw. Everything else this season, man. I won't forget how I felt after that Leverkusen loss, that Lazio
my
loss, that
God.
Bochum loss.
I got a question.
That was
I got a
painful.
question.
That was
Bochum-
painful.
I can't put that to the side, man. That's most of the
Yeah.
season
Yeah,
we've been suffering.
I got a question.
Yeah, 80.
So if Tuchel
He's
wins
gotten the
Champions League,
listen, and he's gotten a lot of points.
Hold on, 80
Yeah.
seconds. 80
I
seconds.
still want him out,
Even-
bro.
So even if Tuchel does win the Champions League, he's still gonna leave. He won't stay.
As far as I'm
Absolutely.
concerned right now, no. But we should be on our knees begging for him. Because let's be honest. I
He
know.
stays. He should stay if
this-
he wins the Champions League.
Yeah, I know the second half of the season has been so bad. But bro, we were money in the first half of the season. We were money. Only one loss.
Hokage, were we really playing? It's well, you're talking about results, bro. We have the best striker on the planet. I'm not hearing a word otherwise. There is no other striker we could have gotten.
There's a
This dude
better
has
way to get
scored
the
or
best out of
assisted.
Kane. Yeah.
We have scored or assisted against every single team in the league in a single season. I can't name you another striker that does that. So I expect us to get hella wins and a higher points tally than last season. And I credit to Tuchel for at least trying to get Kane, but still, like with the way we got slapped by Leverkusen, Nagelsmann was sacked for less. If we're being real, that was a disgrace.
Can you imagine Nagelsmann with Harry Kane as a striker?
Bro,
Well,
I'm
he
telling
didn't demand one, so it is what it is.
He was an
He was
idiot
okay
for
with
that.
Louis leaving. Tuchel at least played the demands for a midfielder too. Like I don't like everything Tuchel's done, but this is the guy who has put Kimmich at right back and insisted on sticking with a different midfield. He's the one who demanded a defensive midfielder. He's the one who demanded a quality striker like Harry Kane. Kane said himself in an interview, Tuchel's a big reason he came. So I can at least give Tuchel credit for these things. And that's why they don't get along with Uli Hoeneß, because Hoeneß wants a yes man. He wants to do that, ain't going to complain.
Somebody
Brazo, that's how it is. Flick's leaving for the same reason.
needs to tell Uli Hoeneß to let the fuck go. Okay, let it. Let's face it.
That yes man you guys are
created
talking
Bayern
about,
Munich. Without
it
him,
comes
there
down to one
is
name.
no Bayern Munich.
And
He's
I
a
know you
legend
guys
for
know
that.
that name.
But he needs to let go.
You guys
It
want to
comes
know
down
who
to
that
Kane,
yes man
Char.
is?
Core, who is it? Core, who?
I've said it numerous times, and you guys are not listening. And he's a puppet to Uli Hoeneß.
KHR
It has to be closer.
AJ,
Closer is that yes man.
no, bro, please.
Closer is that yes man. You guys are not listening to what
Didn't
I'm saying.
Closer have like
That's the
one
only-
managerial job where he failed like miserably?
Core,
I
what
understand.
is-
I understand, but I'm saying he's the only yes man that is out there that Uli Hoeneß can use
Okay,
and
Core.
literally bully him.
Core,
No,
if you
keep
want
him
to
as
do
a
that,
plan B.
Core, if you want to do that, I'd rather take the chance on a guy like Schweinsteiger, who I think has a better understanding of football than Klose. I'd rather take a
Schweinsteiger is
chance
not
on
coming back.
Schweinsteiger.
There isn't a single legend I want back here. I don't want anyone ruining their reputation here, man. Schweinsteiger means a lot.
Bro, I think
You know-
Schweinsteiger could be a
Okay,
good
By the way,
guys.
you
What
know-
about?
I think
What
Schweinsteiger
about?
could be a good
Can I
manager.
say
What up-
something?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
The one player we should hire and he should be on the board and he's not the yes man and he has his own was an actually Italian Philip Lahm.
Yeah,
That could happen after this Euros shit, because he's the main guy that's running the Euros 2024 ambassador crap. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
And I'm telling you, bro, Schweinsteiger, this guy has a manager inside him, man. I see it. I see.
If this dude takes
on
us
the
to-
Euros, I have a question about the Euros after this. So
Let's go to. I'm done talking about managers, bro. I have a headache.
Yeah,
now thinking
please. Thank you.
no. Demichelis is also there, guys. Demichelis.
No.
Demichelis.
The River
Yeah,
Plate
yeah.
guy.
No. You guys might not like him.
Demichelis.
I understand.
No.
I understand. But he's an option. You can have Demichelis and
He's
Klose
not even doing that
together.
great in Argentina, man.
Core,
What is it?
Demichelis got dumped out of the Copa Libertadores last season against some bum ass team. If you can't even win in Libertadores, which is a tough composition, but you got dumped out by a bum team. I can't. Maybe okay, Core. I'll hear you out after he gets some experience in Argentina and comes to Europe and does something, but not yet. Not yet.
Oh, what about
Can I say
Ribery? What
one
about
last-
Ribery?
Ribery has no bro. Ribery's not a manager, bro. Bro, Ribery is all about
Bro, he
Ribery.
bro.
Ribery
Okay,
could be
I
the
can't
answer
say anything.
because
No, Core, you know
Ribery-
what Ribery is? He's a fantastic assistant, like a coach, an assistant manager. He's not a leader,
Uh-huh.
bro. He's not the guy I want as on the
But at
sideline.
least he'll yell at the players. He'll yell at the
No,
he'll yell at
Ribery
players
could
like
come
Sadio
alongside
Mane.
Zizou.
Core, yelling doesn't mean they understand.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, as a coach, you have to discipline these players. You have to let them know that you're
Let me
shit.
Core, let me try and educate you, right, Core?
Break you needed.
Right? Have hope always tells you to stop making bad points on stream. Do you stop?
Jake Shawnee, can
No,
you stop?
No,
Same
no.
thing with
This
Ribery.
is not. No, AK. This is not a bad point. The reason why I'm saying this is
It's Ribery.
no, guys. Listen, this is serious. This is serious. Listen to this.
Hey, go on.
The Bayern board members, right? All of them have said if they cannot get any of their targets, then they have to get one of their own. Don't you hear the one of their own? Yes. So one of their own could be Schweinsteiger. It could be Demichelis. It could be Ribery. It could be Robin. It could be anyone. One of their own could be anyone. So
Bro,
you have to be
these
careful.
dudes are living their best life.
Core,
They're not gonna come back
Core,
here.
hold on. Core, do you know what Robin will only focus on wing play as a manager and just say everyone else fuck off, do what you want. He will literally
And we kind of do
You're
need
gonna
that
have
though. I
Jerome
ain't gonna
Boateng
hold
as
you.
manager.
We kind of do need that.
You need
Jerome Boateng. Oh my God.
Jerome
that's a-
Boateng as manager.
proper brick. You need that proper
Core,
brick.
I need you to understand something. Ribery, like, I know you're only been a Bayern fan. Like, you weren't even a Bayern fan when Ribery was a player, first of all. So
No, I was.
no,
You're a
weren't.
Barca
I
fan.
was.
No, Core. Ribery is not the guy I want on a sideline. Ribery is like the cool guy in the dressing room, the cool old guy. He's the cool assistant manager. He's the cool third assistant manager. He is not manager material. If we're ever going to go, and if it's true, they will choose one of our own to just come try the manager shit. Schweinsteiger's my guy. Charisma, mature, leader, understands the tactical side of the game. He's the type of guy who went from as a left winger, left mid to one of the best midfielders in the world. Schweinsteiger's the guy I'm going after.
What about Mueller?
Too early. He's still
Why?
a player. Bro. What are you talking?
No. Why? Why are you saying that? If this guy, I like him so much. What I'll say about Mueller is
Bro,
he's much better
I
as a
know you
coach.
like him, Corey. The problem is he's not a manager yet.
Listen. The thing about, and this is the worst mistake a lot of people. I mean, you don't have to have coaching badges. If you're a player, Xabi Alonso, right? Mourinho said he knew that he was going to be a good coach.
Or I don't know what you're
Because-
saying, bro. Or honestly, I don't know what you're saying.
What I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to
I
say
think he was
is,
making it up as he goes along now.
no. That's not. What I'm trying to say
Boy, this
is,
isn't slam poetry, bro. Like, do you have to actually know what you're about to say?
Nah, Corey.
I don't know why we're discussing this. If we need one of our ex-legends to be a coach, it's either Schweinsteiger or Lahm. Everyone else shouldn't be considered.
Nah, Corey.
Bro,
I'm
imagine
gonna
Lahm on
ask
the
you.
sidelines like this, like telling players where to go. Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna ask you something.
exactly.
or Khan as coach, or Khan would also
Yeah.
make a good coach.
Wait,
Or
Corey,
Khan.
can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah, ask me.
Do you love Bayern Munich?
I love Bayern Munich, and I want us to be
why don't-
successful.
wait,
but the
wait,
thing
Corey,
is,
Corey.
I-
Yeah,
let-
okay,
let me
that's what I
show you.
want here. Wait, no, do you want? You should be Bayern Munich manager then. You should be Bayern Munich manager.
I want to
Corey,
look. If I was Bayern Munich manager, the thing I would do would be crazy. It would be crazy,
We are
man.
getting
Because
relegated.
to be honest, you guys will not like me. you guys would really know. Like I would sell Sane, I would sell Makan, I would sell all these guys, and then I would just try to.
He's gonna sell Musiala. He's gonna sell.
Yeah, and then Core, you're gonna sign
Yeah.
Jordan Ayew, huh? You're gonna sign
No,
Jordan
no,
Ayew.
Jordan, I don't need Jordan. I don't need Jordan. I would actually go get Kudus. I think Kudus would do this with our team, to be honest.
Okay, fair. Kudus is a great player.
Yeah. Yeah, but my low key, like guys, like I don't know what to do anymore because I want us to be successful, but after me suggesting Tuchel and looking at how Tuchel failed me so badly, I don't even know what other manager we can go for now. Like I feel like man, this is really, really bad situation we're in right now, man.
Oh yeah, I have a question for Samasi about the Euros actually.
Oh my God, Ek is
But no, Kevin,
Do you know how much tickets cost for the Euros, by the way?
It's not that much.
It's actually not that much.
Can you still get them?
No, bro.
No, dude.
Okay.
There was first round. You get it's like a tombola. You get just chosen. I didn't get it. I get second round. And the third round, you can buy them on their website because they're reselling them. And I still haven't got any tickets. So I'm gonna go public viewing at Munich. I'm gonna be at the cities where they play, but I'm gonna go public viewing.
Damn.
It's
Oh,
hard. It's hard, bro.
Germany-
The tickets get.
There were sold. I was the minute they're open for resale. I went there. They have them all been sold. It's so crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
I got
I was-
so unlucky.
I was gonna go to Germany for 3 weeks, but I'm not gonna go anymore. And I was trying to.
get Copa America tickets, man.
I know, bro. Well, that's the thing. I got Brazil tickets against what's that?
How?
In LA. I got Brazil, bro. You know, Brazil tickets $85, so not bad.
Really?
85
Argentina
bucks.
tickets like 200.
Are they gonna play a Copa America game in the DMV? Or
Argentina
Never.
tickets are
I don't know.
$200 here, bro.
Yeah, Argentina is 200, but I'm going to Brazil game $85, and then I'm going to Mexico game for like
Okay.
$70. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
who
actually
wants to, who wants to watch Thinking Mexico?
Alright, bro. I'll see you. I need to go
Core.
eat, bro. See ya.
Core. I live in California. It's all Mexicans over here. So
I understand, but their team is trash, man. Come on, be on. US is trash. Ghana is trash. All these other teams, mid teams, man.
I don't know. My brain hurts now after this talk, bro. We gotta end it here. I have to go
That's depressing. I'm just depressed for the next season. So depressed.
Yeah.
disgusting.
Guys, can we say a prayer? Can we say a prayer before we go to next season?
Fine. All that matters is the Madrid game. The Madrid game
Can we
is the
say a
biggest
prayer
game for the
before we
next
go to
3 years.
next season?
All I need to say is that Bayern, Goretzka, Leimer, Kimmich, Dyer, Kim, Delict, like I just want you guys to bleed on the field. I want you guys kill not kill yourself in that way, but I want you to kill yourselves on the field, like really tear all your muscle fibers.
We need a 2014 Schweinsteiger performance in the
give me
World Cup
2004
final.
Schweinsteiger. Give me Lam 2013. Give me Lewandowski 2020. Gnabry 2020. Give it to me. Just we need it all. Gnabry, if you're gonna score, please, Tuchel. I don't know why you said it, but Gnabry, you have to score now. You have to score now. You have to. There's no excuse. Tuchel promised me. Tuchel, you promised me a Gnabry goal. Okay. And the fate of Bayern, dude. Tomorrow, if we could beat Real Madrid in the Bernabeu, not tomorrow, on Wednesday. If we could beat Real Madrid, bro, I'll really feel because I'm honestly don't feel like a big club anymore. But I would feel like a big club again. Like I would feel elite.
Bro, that would be the greatest miracle probably in the 21st century at this point.
Yeah, I think Bayern never beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu.
Never.
Only on penalties back in 2012.
Only out
Oh,
of 10.
that's
And
technically a
that's
draw.
also-
That's technically a draw.
And that was
Yeah,
a
I
way
get it.
better Bayern team than this.
Yeah.
A way better
Way
Bayern team.
better.
It was a
With
much
Schweinsteiger,
better. It
Lahm,
was a much better
Alaba,
Madrid team too.
Boateng,
but-
Neuer, Robin Ribery, Mario Gomez. Mario Gomez. I would kill. Actually, no, we have Kane, but I wouldn't mind a Mario Gomez these days, to be honest.
We had Alaba at left back.
A 19-year-old Alaba at left back, 18-year-old, 19-year-old Alaba at left back.
Yeah.
Bro, that was crazy. People don't talk about that. Alaba was like 18.
Holger Badstuber.
Bob
You know,
Struber.
hey, the ACLs killed him. He was such a good center. He was what the people call like Van Dijk.
Bob Struber-
very
Bob Struber-
impressive
Bob
center back.
Struber, he was supposed to reach like Hummels levels, but
He
his
was.
injuries killed him.
He was.
We had a young
ACLs
Tony
killed-
Cruz,
Young Tony
and
Kroos,
we had Neuer. and
Luis
Peak.
Gustavo.
It's actually we had a good amount of suspensions in that Madrid game too, going into that final
Danch. I mean Danch. It's actually Danch.
in
Dante
2012.
was 2013.
Oh, never mind. Okay, bums like Contento were still there. I think was Contento.
Contento.
Still,
That dude was
Continue
only there
on-
because of
that bum,
the
that bum
suspensions.
Contento, bro. That guy was.
Yeah, that was well.
That guy was a bum. Mandzukic was there, right? Or no? Mandzukic was just
No,
like,
2013.
But let's be honest, Contento is actually better than Davis. You know that, right?
Davies
okay,
isn't
I'm
going
ending
to start
stream.
though.
I'm ending stream right now. That's the last thing we're hearing. Contento will never. Poor shame on you.
Contento,
really.
no, listen,
Core,
Contento
Core,
had more
Core,
football
you're- Core, you're
intelligence
Core,
than
you're
Davis
black.
had.
Or you're black.
No,
Davies is your black
be
brother.
honest.
Davies is your
No.
black brother, bro.
No,
You can't-
no, but
Core, Core, this is how I know you're not a Bayern fan. Do you know what Contento was? Do you know what?
He was
like,
bad.
Do you know who Contento is and what Contento did?
no, I know what Contento did. I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, in terms of football intelligence, in terms of doing his job, he's a
Had
much
a
better
good
disciplined
understanding.
player. He's a much better disciplined player than Davis is, because Davis, I'm sorry, he declined. He
Core, you're
regressed.
talking
He's
about
normal what he is.
football intelligence with Contento.
Can we
Yeah.
move on from this?
Core, you could at least tell me the Ukrainian guy, Timunchuk. I still don't know how to say his name. Timunchuk. That guy
Yeah.
had football brain. Bro,
Yeah,
Contento?
yeah.
Core, that's a great way to end the stream. Core, that's a great way to end the stream.
Tim
Contento,
Timashuk-
you heard it.
Tim-
You heard it here
Timashuk-
first. You heard it here first. Contento has more football brain as a bigger Bayern legend than Alfonso Davies. That's
Yeah.
core for you. We're gonna need all.
I don't
the
trust
love
any
on
of these
Wednesday.
players.
I'm
I don't
praying.
trust any of
I'm
these
praying.
players.
I'm praying.
Yeah.
I don't know what Core just said. I'm praying for Wednesday. Wednesday, I will be
If
here.
they can prove me
I
wrong,
will
then
be
I'll
here if we
change
win.
my.
I will be here.
stand.
I will be here if we fucking win. Wednesday, we need all the power. Wednesday, we need this. The players need to play for this. This badge. This badge.
Yeah.
Do they know what this badge is? The players
Yeah.
need to show me they understand what this badge is. For
Yeah.
us
I
to win.
mean, if there's
They-
one good thing we can take though, in that first leg, remember how many chances we missed, and then Vinicius scored that goal, the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And I
so-
was super
so-
pissed
so
off,
Sane,
right?
Sane,
And we-
if you get a chance, score it. Kane, if you get a chance, score it.
But the-
Ronaldo,
that's what
if you-
Gnabry
you
said.
get a
Kill
chance,
them.
you better
Kill them.
score it. Kill them.
Kill them.
Kill
But the
Kill
good
them.
news
We
was
need
though,
to kill ruthless.
even when we were down 1-0 though, going into halftime, right? And I was super pissed off because I just thought this team was going to lose discipline. They still had the belief to fight back and actually turn the whole thing around. I knew we'd draw because of a mistake, but we saw some character in that first leg.
So show that character again. If we go down a goal, don't you dare give up. Don't you dare, Eric Dyer, start making this mistakes if we go down a goal. Kim, whoever starts next to Dyer, Kim or Delict, lead that defense. Neuer is the key here. Real Madrid can try and press us. They can try and fluster us. Neuer, you're probably going to have to make some big saves. But Neuer, you're also going to have to show them that you are the best goalkeeper in the world, that you will never, ever fail a passing out of the back. Ruin their confidence. Everyone, just get in everyone's space. What we also need to do is we need to do Vidal. We need to do Thiago. Make this game dirty. foul them.
Nah,
Make them make-
that's we
no.
actually need to be very
You're playing
disciplined
into their hands
only
if you do that.
because you're playing into
need
the
I
referee's
need
hands at the
I need
Bernabeu.
hostile. No, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I need war. I need hostility. I need war and hostility. I need it. I need war and hostility.
I
because
hear you though. I'm down for a dirty game because you can't let Madrid let things go down smoothly. I think that the goalkeeper and the striker, funny enough, the two best passers on our team, those are the biggest people because I need. Do you know what it is? We're talking about Mbappe, right? How he can't be a threat for 90 minutes. Kane can be a threat for
Kane
90
can.
minutes.
Kane can.
Because the guy doesn't even have to score a goal to be a problem.
Yeah.
I just need him. I need Tuchel to set up that counter attack.
Yeah.
Make sure that Madrid at no point in the game can feel comfy.
Yeah.
Once they feel comfy, we're in trouble.
Yeah. You can't make him comfy. Keep him uncomfortable. Kimmich needs to be more involved this game. Kimmich has the ability to unlock passes from his side of the field. Get Kimmich more involved. Goretzka and Leimer, stay disciplined. Dyer, if you could give me one more 90-minute disciplined game, I'll love you.
That guy, has not gotten the respect he deserves, quite truthfully. For how much insults he got,
He's
he didn't
still
get the
trash,
respect he
guys.
deserves.
We
I
shouldn't
respect
rate this guy, man. We shouldn't
Listen,
rate this guy.
we only
What
brought
are you
in
talking
this
about? He's
dude.
been great.
He's made
He's
less
been
mistakes than all our other
He's been
center backs.
okay. But I know he has a bozo in
Listen,
him.
But
We'll
here's
see.
the thing, though. He came in for no money at all, and he was meant to be a fourth choice center back. And I know, like, Tuchel's playing, he's always favored him. But considering we thought this guy would be a liability, I'm happy that he hasn't been too much
He's
of
been
one.
great.
Only his pace is an issue, but we knew that already.
But let's be honest. I think we'd probably put him on the steroids because he's quicker now. I don't know how, but he's a little quicker now. We probably put him on the steroids that Goretzka was on. You guys, good luck. I don't know if you guys are going to watch the game. We're going to need the luck. I'll be thinking of you guys when I'm watching the game.
Yeah.
I'm ready for whatever
I'm
happens, win or loss. We know this season is already a bust. This is the only thing left for us. Win or loss. If we win, we have to win the final. If we lose, that Bayern board better get right on it and announce the next manager by the weekend. By the weekend, I want a new manager announcement if we lose. If we don't, I'll give you time, but we're going to need luck, guys. Thanks for joining me today. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.